face, yeah. She wanna stay. Singing to your bitch like I was Drake, yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real, you hip in the front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Coming with a dank, scrolling in the tank, rolling with the gang. You sitting out on the sideline tripping. I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
What up, though, and welcome to Whatever It's Live on Sports.com. I'm Easy, my spin more Raxter.
Hello.
Chris, Nicholas, Kohloff. Smash the like button.
Smash it.
Be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream.
Smashing.
Honestly, it's a super exciting show. Talking lots of Detroit Lions. We're
Some
ramping
good
up for
Lions
training camp.
news, man.
Exactly. Good Lions topics. The actual reasons to talk about it. I didn't want to force it early, and that's why I think we're kind of blessed with some of the Detroit Pistons drama that we had going on. Unfortunately, some of it's still going on, but it is what it is. Lions season just about damn here. But before we get into that, Spinny, I forgot to send this one video, actually, but did you see Pat McAfee's dropping I think it's a rap album? I know it's an album. You see that, Chris?
There's no way it's a rap album.
Like, what can he sing?
Country music, yeah.
Country music. Did Pat
McAfee
doesn't strike me as a country music type of guy?
What?
No, dude, Pat McAfee's definitely
100% strikes me as a country music type of guy.
Like, I'm thinking it's rap.
I hope not.
I think it's worse if it's
it
country,
is,
no?
I'll review it.
I feel country's kind of easy to do, though.
I think he could do a country album better than he could do a rap album. I don't think either of them would be good.
Yeah, I think it's like I said, country. I feel is easy to me
for sure.
Sitting
on my truck, got a nice cold beer.
Yeah.
Yep. I feel like
don't look at me.
I feel like it's country.
Start.
You feel like what?
It's country.
It's country,
it's
right?
country,
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna send you the album cover. Do you have it, Chris?
DBK says I think it's
I didn't
80s
hear
hair
this.
rock.
That would be
cool.
be awesome.
Yeah.
I want to say something too. I understand that everyone feels a little bit. Pat McAfee feels a little saturated, a little too much Pat McAfee going on. But like, I always see shit from the other view. I respect it. I may not like it. Doesn't mean I give it all an A+. But I respect the fact that he's like made it to that point in life as a punter.
Yeah.
Think about right now who would be the biggest NFL media guy like 10 years ago. You would never thought a punter, Pat McAfee, would be. I mean, Tom Brady's in media.
Yeah.
Pat McAfee's the one running shit.
Yeah, Tom Brady's about to fight Jake Paul. He's already fallen off.
He's fighting Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, same thing.
Yeah. I just sent it, Chris.
Yeah, I'm grabbing it.
Yeah, you are worth what somebody is willing to pay you, and ESPN is willing to pay Pat McAfee a lot of fucking money. He's got that mouse money.
Ryan Clark, we gotta fire you. We actually need to fund this Pat McAfee album we're dropping. We need to pay for the studio
Pat
time.
McAfee Screamo album coming out.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. This gives me more.
Is it a hip hop cover?
This gives me more hip hop. This gives me more hip hop.
It could be everything, honestly. I mean,
The Diary of a Polarizing Figure by Pat McAfee.
August 14th, 4 days after my birthday.
Maybe even like a rock album.
It could be a rock album.
Because like the
That looks like a
Diary of
rap
my
album,
like. But the
looks like
Diary
it
of my
could be
is a
anything.
It
it's a
looks
rock
like
title.
a rap album for sure.
But it's a rock title, like the
Man.
Diary of my like that.
This guy's doing side quests.
He is. That's why I respect it.
I mean,
You don't gotta like it, but you gotta respect it.
he's gonna make a lot of money off of that.
Think about like you as a kid, little kid. You thought you were gonna have 6 jobs and 3 of them were being famous. You know what I'm saying? Like he's literally fucking doing that.
Yeah, he is.
That's
He's
kind
a
of
football playing king in space.
crazy.
Started at Barstool.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
Biggest movie ever made was going solo.
yeah, for sure.
Fuck
What
yeah.
Bet on
a
himself.
dog, and it worked.
Bag fumble by Portnoy for sure.
I wonder.
But that's why. Did you see Portnoy going on at ESPN about that?
No.
Look how look how ESPN treats their legends, firing them to make money. When
Yeah,
Barstool has somebody big enough to go, they don't fire other people. They just let them move on. It's like, I mean, that's a good way of saying you lost out on Pat McAfee, but he's not wrong.
That's how I speak about Matthew Stafford these days. You know what I'm saying? Like
we had to build him up.
We had to let go of him for the Rams to win.
Yeah,
If Neil wasn't a Matthew Stafford here, that's how you spin it. The Lions gave Matthew Stafford the Super Bowl.
for sure.
They decided to trade him to the Rams. Shout out to the Young Show from 8 to 10.
8 to 10.
Great stuff.
Lambertini with a super chat in
Shout
there.
out.
He said, shout out heavyweights and shout out Nick. That dude put it out there and he delivered, but he still can't catch or sack Goff. It's fair.
McAfee?
Shout out Nick's 40.
Oh,
Shout out
yeah.
Labertini.
Shout out Labertini.
Shout out.
Real one.
The GOAT.
Also
Shout out
got something
Papatini,
else.
too.
Shout
Yeah.
out Papatini as well. And I don't even know if I sent this one to you, Chris. This is all my bad.
You only sent one thing, and it's a video
Okay,
of
perfect.
John Harbaugh.
Yeah, we're going to go through that too.
What?
Giants might be cooked. I don't know. I might be overreacting. We all had a reaction to
John Harbaugh's going senile.
It just wasn't great. You could go with that one first if you want.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, here it
This
is.
is
I haven't seen
John
this.
Harbaugh. So everyone they're reporting rookie training camp.
Here it is.
Welcome, man. Good to see everybody here. You excited?
Yes, sir. Yeah, very.
A little nervous?
Nope.
Huh? A little nervous? I'm a little nervous, man. I'm nervous. Excited nervous, you know? Nervous like before a game almost, man. It's like, get this thing kick off. I'm standing up here in front of the New York Giants. The New York Giants. It's a New York Giants sitting in this room. The New York Giants. Wow. It's an honor. It's an honor to stand in front of this room right now. And I know those coaches back there feel the same way, right, coaches? It's an honor, man. We've been working, haven't we? We've been working early, we were late, getting ready for today. Today. Sitting in this chair, in this seat, getting to work, getting started, our beginning. Because this is where it all begins, together.
Talk is cheap, motherfucker.
Bro said nothing.
I've been sitting in this chair.
My whip been ready, my click been ready, my bitch been ready, my fit been ready.
Does that do it
Gotta
for
go
you
get
guys?
it. I gotta go get it. I gotta go get it.
Is that
I
a
gotta go
Hard
get it.
Knocks trailer?
No. It's like the Giants, like inside
Off-brand Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
They're trying to do their own thing. They're
They
trying to
saw
be the Pat
Lions.
McAfee of Hard Knocks.
Yeah, they're trying to do what the Lions do with the what do we call it?
Defend the den.
Inside
Defend
the den.
Inside my den.
Defend is what you do in Ford Field. My
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Inside the den.
Yeah.
In between two dens.
Yeah, don't tread.
Yeah.
Don't tread.
In
Don't
between
don't
two
get inside my
chairs.
Get in
fucking
there.
den.
Get in those
No
dens.
goddamn permission.
Feel like a giant.
You guys,
with
you
your
guys
buns
moved? How
in
do you feel
those-
about
Tim,
that?
20
You're high in the Giants this year.
Yeah.
You think a talented roster. How's that video do for you?
That was a little cringe.
Yeah.
Not the. I mean, I don't know if John Harbaugh. I can't say I know John Harbaugh's coaching style on that level.
Yeah.
I don't know
That's
if he's
fair.
the biggest rah-rah guy.
So I look at him and his brother, kind of the same like category. Like they feel like the CEO Dan Campbell part, where
Yeah.
they're like, I'm the hype guy. I'm gonna get you guys going.
Autism.
I have these. Yeah. Maybe a little bit of that. A little boonerism going on
For
there.
sure.
Shout out to to Crunch Time, 11-1. But they feel like the CEO coaches. They delegate to like the Mike McDonald's of the world, the Ben Johnsons and stuff like that. Like that's how I feel like his job has always been. He's never been the X and O guy.
Well,
So like his job is to be the rah rah guy. He's not rah rah enough there.
that's not rah-rah. I mean, that was very. The New York Giants.
I was sitting in the seat thinking about you.
The New York Giants.
I could be wrong because Liam Cohen had his Duval and he had a pretty good debut.
It's true.
So.
But Liam Cohen is also an offensive genius.
Genius this early? He's good.
I would consider him a genius.
He's good.
More on
He
Liam
saved
Cohen.
Trevor Lawrence.
More on Liam Cohen later.
Did save my beloved Trevor Lawrence.
Super
It's
chat from
beautiful.
Dante151. He says the album cover looks like a rap album, and Easy, I'm with you. The Giants might be freaking cooked as hell, but who knows? LOL.
Got that. You got the MAGA dart stuff going.
I think the MAGA dart stuff. I mean, that's peach posh.
Abdul Carr sister. I ain't standing for that shit.
They made up. They
Yeah,
posted
yeah.
a video of them dapping up. It also looked very funny. Take the video, shake his hand.
Yeah.
But
Kiss his beautiful black
Admin's
feet.
got a fucking 45. Hit him. But I think the biggest make or break of the Giants season is Malik Neighbors. Like if he's healthy or not. That's what matters the most. MAGA dart. I mean, whatever you want to call John Harbaugh.
Yeah.
I think they are who they are. Dart
Yeah.
maybe. Dart still got question marks for sure, but
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
It's all about
They're
Malik
very
Neighbors.
talented. They're very talented. So if he is,
a defense is going to be nasty. I know that.
man, they got three of the same guys. I'm
Yes.
very curious to see how that's going to work.
Put them all out there at the same time. Imagine having three Micah Parsons. It's like, have you know the Dragon Ball Z when Cell makes the little baby cells? That's like Micah Parsons, and then
By the
those
way,
are the three baby cells are
Nick has Derek Moore getting more sacks this year than Abdul Carter
Well,
last year.
Abdul
the same.
Carter is fucking over here looking for a Hall of Famer's jersey, one of the best defensive ends of all time, trying to get his jersey number. Who does this guy think he is? He gets out there with two other pass rushers, can't do shit in his rookie season. Yeah, I got Derek Moore going over him. Also, the
Hell yeah,
Harbaughs are
Nick.
cringy.
Huh? The Harbaughs
They are cringy.
They are
Yeah.
cringy.
They are
Yeah, that's
cringy
fair.
football coaches.
That is
That is
fair.
what their style is.
That's fair.
The dad's cringy. Jim's cringy. John is cringy.
Mr.
And you
Harbaugh's
just
the
saw
man.
it right there. What do? They win football games. I still think the Giants are going to be pretty damn good.
Dude, when Pete walked up to him and started singing the Bowling Green fight song, and he immediately started yelling it. You remember that?
Yeah,
At the
that was
Hall of
awesome.
Fame ceremony?
That was awesome.
That shit was so funny,
He
dude.
coached my cousin Ron.
You could just tell where Jim and John get it. Like, it's
Yeah.
they're all psychos,
Was
man.
Pop Up? He's John as well, right?
No. He's, I don't know.
Bill.
I'm not sure what his first name is, but they're all crazy.
Probably
It's
something
awesome.
with a J, right?
You're right, Nick. That's a very good point. They're
Jack,
cringe.
Jack.
Jack's the
Harbaugh.
man.
Yeah, my cousin played for him when he was at Western, and my cousin not only was under Jim Harbaugh or Jack Harbaugh, but also Terry Crews is on his team.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Mean Machine.
Yeah, and they said he did juice. We'll
Yeah.
get him on. I'll get my cousin on. He's about to go in the Hall of Fame somewhere. I forget where. I think it's high school he went to.
I mean, obviously he did juice. Like, that guy's a
Yeah.
unit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's not natural.
Dancing with the titties. What were you about to say?
I was gonna say that's the dude from Everybody Hates Chris, right? I'm bad
Yes,
with
sir. Yes,
celebrities.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
he's funny as hell.
He is funny
He's
as hell.
funny as
I
hell.
met Terry Crews at the Detroit Fireworks one year when
Oh,
I was
for real?
working for Andiamo. Yeah. And
Shout out.
Big Sean's grandma. I used to see her every year, though. That's shout out.
All right, I do want. There's two more things I want to get to. The one, maybe I'll save because it's Detroit Lions related. David Montgomery forces his way out of Detroit. It's for some funny ass shit, man.
Wah,
I can't wait. We'll save for that
Hate
one.
to see it, honestly.
I did want to tell you guys about this because we talk about this stuff frequently, and obviously we're talking Lions today. I promise you, but that's why I get the bullshit.
We got a lot of Lions.
All right, Chat GPT made an AI to hack. They made one to hack. That's its purpose.
God, why?
They put it in a computer with no internet. And it's like, escape here. You escape this lockbox. It found a bug in the computer, used it to access online. They turned that part of it back on. Then they found, because they're trying to find the answer to a test, and they hacked into this company that holds the information for all AIs to get the answer. And they couldn't control it. It just did it by itself. No one told it to do that.
So you're telling me Chat GPT just made Ultron?
Yeah, kind
For
of.
real.
I'm undefeated, never lost.
That's
Kind of.
not good, man. I don't like that at all.
That's
Like,
terrible.
I could have went my whole week without you telling me that.
It's
Because
terrifying.
that is very scary.
No one told it to do that. I will say, the way I read it, though, it was
I
like,
don't like that.
they gave it that one. That's what these robots do, though. These
Fucking
these AIs.
clankers.
If you give it that one mission, it's going to do whatever the fuck it takes to accomplish that mission. And that's its sole purpose.
they
It's
don't
not
have
like it was
souls.
malicious.
Not soul purpose. They don't have souls. It's goddamn wire back. That fucking. Man, that is.
That's
all
not
right,
good.
don't like that.
Yeah.
I'm more scared of AI than I am pretty much anything else.
You should
I'm
be.
Plug.
Even like killer whales. Like it's. Ugh. Aliens, peach posh.
Yeah, OpenAI
Fucking
confirms that.
Ultron.
OpenAI confirms that some of its models went rogue and started hacking another AI-based company in an unpredicted cyber incident. Both companies are working together to figure out what went.
That's
what went wrong.
literally how you get Skynet.
That's
Sketchy. That scares me big time.
absolutely.
We
I was
gotta-
starting to just get desensitized. So all right, ChatGPT is just it just does bitch work for people, but
That's what you think.
That
now.
scares me. That's
Why
what
would
you?
Why would you make a hacking form of it?
It's
What fucking purpose is there to have a hacking form of some shit that's sentient? I just don't understand why you would do that. Why would you even fucking create that?
You know what the next step is? Let's make one that can kill somebody.
It's gonna do it itself.
I almost watched iRobot last night, and I was like, I can't do it.
It's too real.
I didn't do it.
Will Smith
I'm
isn't
gonna
here to
rewatch
save us this time.
I'm gonna rewatch it now. I'm not as a
Jason's
kid,
not
but
up
I don't
for
know the
shit.
premise of it. But that is what Cybertron, the Cybertron, or what? Not Cybertron. What's his name for Marvel?
Ultron.
Ultron. They're like, we need you to protect Earth, and it figured out. Oh, humans are the ones fucking up Earth.
Yeah.
We gotta eradicate humans.
Yes.
That's how this shit's operating right now.
That's exactly what's going to happen. That's literally how you get Skynet. You want Skynet. That's how you get Skynet.
I thought I bookmarked this to read the actual article, but I didn't. So let's just go. What do you got?
No, just
No, let's just
bullying
go-
AI.
Yeah, let's go to break. Let's come back. We're going to talk Detroit Lions. We have an all-pro returning to the lineup. We have a scorned lover having a fat chick for his rebound and much more. But first, let me tell you about Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone where everybody can get a full-body workout. And right now, high school students can go work out for free all summer. So if your son or daughter is trying to stay in shape, school's out, they got football, they got volleyball, they got whatever coming in the fall, you can go work out at Planet Fitness for free all summer long. So make sure you go check it out. High school students get free all summer. Go check it out. Planet Fitness. Join in club or online, planetfitness.com, where your fitness is essential.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Jameer Gibbs, breakout season loading.
Inside the 5, Gibbs to the end zone, touchdown!
Woodward Sports, the most dominant Detroit sports coverage around.
All day IPA. Right now, you can go to an Art and Jake's near you and catch it for $5 shorts on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. All day IPA. Come find it near you at Art and Jake's.
What up, though, and welcome back to the Riverweights Live, WoodsportsCom. I'm Easy. You want to spin more Rax? Young Chris, Nicholas Kohloff.
Shit.
Booner's dropped off a gift for Spinny.
He said for both of us.
What is this?
It's going to be a piece
Maybach
of shit
music.
in a box.
That'd be funny. That'd be so funny to do that to us on air. Shit in a
I
box
like
to give
this
it to you.
Maybach music. Sweet.
Is it a
Shout out Booner.
cannoli? Is it an Oreo cheesecake?
It is a raspberry chocolate cake.
Wow, Boone.
Poisonous.
Shout out Boone. Yeah, what if
Shout out.
he found some concentrated version of the poop virus and put it all over this?
Oh, God.
They just sprayed it.
That is the best bakery.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear. Because Imam was talking about going there, right? Is that the place?
Get the Oreo
Yeah.
cheesecake.
All right, well, let's try it out.
Gas.
You're a fucking sweetheart. I'm trying to lose weight. I can't, but I'll look at it. I'll look at it and take it in.
Disrespectful.
The disrespect.
I'm not a fucking ZD.
I'm not a cake guy. That's some good cake.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, get in there.
Food review. Woodward Eats.
Woodward Eats.
He just falls. Just
Yum, yum.
Shout out Booner.
Thank you.
Shout
you,
out.
Boone.
What'd you get?
I got myself a cannoli and
Appreciate you, Boone. Speaking of
sounds way
sweet,
better.
Sweet.
you know what goes great? A little bit of sour. Everybody likes that combination, right? Remember David Montgomery, former Detroit Lions running back, formerly known as Knuckles, maybe still known as Knuckles. Last year, a little bit understandably so. I felt like he could have helped out more games, but he wanted his way out of Detroit. He didn't want to be Detroit anymore because he had enough of the two-back system. He felt like he could contribute more to teams than he was given the opportunity to in Detroit. He wanted to go be the lead back somewhere else. And so Dan Campbell, Brad Holmes, probably regrettably so, obliged. They traded him to the Houston Texans, where today it was just reported the backfield will be split carries between he and Woody Marks. David Montgomery, Woody Marks expected to split lead back reps per Slater NFL. That's of Underdog NFL on X today. So you left the Detroit Lions within a contending window. Maybe you could say Texas, same situation. I don't know. But you left a good offensive situation with Jameer Gibbs to go to a worse one. And you're still splitting carries with a worse back. He'll beat him out, and that's the reason.
Wait, a worse what? That team went way further than the Lions last year. A worse what?
Yeah, that's fair.
He upgraded.
I should have shut up then, Chris. You're right.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's a worse situation, but he's definitely splitting carries now with a worse back. And, I mean, maybe he'll be able to beat him out, but Woody Marks looked pretty good last year when he was healthy. But, yeah, you hate to see it. He's forever a number 2. At least he's actually a number 2 and accepts it now.
Always a bridesmaid, never the bride. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to hold David Montgomery.
I don't
love
either,
David Montgomery.
because I like David Montgomery.
But I thought this was funny. It was a little bit funny.
It is funny. It's like the grass isn't always greener on the other side. I mean, maybe it is, but.
Last year, Woody Marks, rookie, started 8 games, played 16, had 703 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's pretty solid for a limited role.
Do you think they should, in Houston, do kind of what the Lions did with Gibbs, where you kind of ease him into the workload, and Monty does share the bulk of the carries this year, or at least early on in the season.
I did want to go back on my words a little bit too. Like, it's going to start off as a split backfield. Like, technically, Jameer and Monty were a split backfield, but last year, and it ended up that way. Jameer was getting bulk of the carries, so I think Monty will probably take that role over. I'm assuming. He does got some miles on him, though. We know how it goes with running backs. That's why I wasn't a big fan of him getting paid as early as he did. Like, running backs, some miles on him. You know what I'm saying? It just starts to slow. I've said that 2 years ago about him. But I don't know. I thought it was some interesting news to bring you guys. Nick?
I like David Montgomery, and I think that we downgraded going to Isaiah Pacheco, if we're going to be honest about it, without a doubt. And I think he can be successful with the Houston Texans, but to come out and say this early in the season, it's the same thing we said about Gibbs and Demo, you know? So I'm not reading into this too much. This feels like a ploy by the Texans. Keep the young back happy. Also I guess this doesn't probably make David Montgomery happy once again, though. So I don't really read too much into this, though. I shout out Underdog NFL, but I do still wish Monty was here just on a cheaper deal than he was on. But obviously, you can't have your cake and eat it too.
Yep. I just did.
Well, he just did.
Yeah, but no, it's. I mean, maybe that's just what David Montgomery is going to be for the rest of his career now, is the sponge. Is he's going to just, take some of the brunt of the young running back and kind of be that guy to make sure that they don't get worn down early into their careers like he did with Jahmyr Gibbs. And I think it's a damn good option to have if you're an NFL team looking to kind of be, the two-headed backfield. I mean, that always works out better, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
So much hate.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I love you, Labertini. Come home, brother. Stay home.
Yeah. I don't get it. It's kind of
legend killer.
Yeah, the Dave Montgomery stuff was interesting. But let's go to break. Come back. We got some Detroit Lions stuff. We've been talking about the defense this week. You got one more thing?
Just real quick on David Montgomery, where do you think this plays out, like in terms of his career? Do you think he will always be the number 2, or do you think he gets that lead role and he is successful as a Houston Texan?
I think he'll be the lead role guy in Houston.
Over 1,000 yards.
I don't know about that.
I don't think so.
If I set the number at 1,000, where are you putting it?
I think if they're both healthy, Woody Marks would be the closer to 1,000.
I agree. I also think it's going to be, I think, Spencer, you were saying this too, is that, the beginning of the season is going to be more Monty, and then it's going to kind of slowly transition to Woody. I think that's where it's going to be. I think it'll be less and less of a split backfield as it goes on, and D-Mont will transition into being a very good number 2. And this is a contract year for him, right? For Montgomery?
Right? No. I think it's 2 more years.
Yeah.
2 more years? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
I think he'll be the lead guy. 1,000 yards, though, I'd probably go with the unders because I do think it's going to be split. Like, Marks in the rookie season, limited time, 73 yards. That's really good. He averaged 3.6 yards a carry. That's the ideal right there, is to get at 3.3, right? Mm-hmm. He's over that. So that's with a bad offensive line. They'll split for sure. I think he'll be the lead guy, but I don't know about 1,000 yards.
I think this will be the wake-up call for him, that after this contract, he will be signing with a contender somewhere to be like that second. I think this,
they are contenders.
I think this. Yeah, he is in one now, but I think that he'll be going that route. He'll be kind of, this situation will kind of force him to realize that he is a number 2, that he is a very good number. He is.
Do you think he's number 2?
Number 2. I think he's
going to be number 1.
I think he will be. I think he can be in this situation to start the year. I just think the best version of Monty is a super top of the line too.
Yeah, I don't think he can carry a backfield by himself.
That's crazy. That's not disrespectful, guys. What are we doing?
Running backs get
carry
old,
a backfield. Yeah, that's
not
fair.
At a high level. Can he go out there and rush for 1,000 yards? Like, sure, but so can a lot of running backs.
That's really good. That's good.
It's not that
that's
good.
That's a lead back.
1,000 yards in a 17-game season. I mean, if you're forcing 20 carries to pretty much any back in the league, they'll get that. And I think he is better than a lot of backs in the league. But no, I don't think he is capable of being a lead back without help in the backfield. You got to be a part of a good team.
Oh, he did it in Chicago
for one season where he had over 1,000 yards. I think it was.
He was. I don't know. Let's pull it up real quick.
On DraftKings, it's over under 824 and a half.
They're gonna split.
According to
he had one season with the Bears over 1,000 yards. He's had 2 seasons in his career over 1,000 yards. No, I don't think he can be a bell cow in the league.
Wow.
I think he could be, like I said, he could be a solid number 1 running back, but he is at his best when he is a part of a good team.
I think if you're being smart and efficient as an NFL team today, you are splitting the backfield. Now, there may be a guy that gets the bulk of the carries, and that's why I think in the modern NFL, he's an RB1 in that sense.
Yeah. I mean, you don't see Jahmyr Gibbs growing on trees. Not a lot of teams have that guy. And, there's very few teams that have a Gibbs or a Bijan or something like that. Super chat in there from Adam from the D. He said, I think Chris is going to slowly transition.
$2 super chat. No bonus today, bro.
D Hint, member for 15 months.
For the D.
We appreciate you for being a member for 15 months, brother. He says if Pacheco is healthy, he will be clutch. And I agree. I like what Pacheco brings to balance Gibbs. It's a lot like the Jamal Williams situation where he is going to be your short yardage guy. He showed last year that he can convert short yardage at an extremely high clip where he was 12 of 13 for first down rushes between 1 or 2 yards last season. So that's really what you're going to need him for. But he also has the potential to be able to break one every now and then.
He will excel in his role.
Yeah.
I believe so. And the other thing we talked about, the offensive line, I don't know if it was you I was talking with today, but they got younger.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's the goal. Everything is young.
Athletic,
guards, athletic, Blake Miller.
We got some stats in there if we do want to talk about that at some point.
Yep. But till then, let's go to break. Tell us about water hazard.
I'll tell you about water hazard. I'll be drinking them tonight at Art and Jake's. You guys know what it is. Water hazard is the best drink of the summer. You can get it at the ballpark. You can, bring it to a round of golf. It truly is the best drink. We love it here at Woodward Sports, and you're going to love it too. It is the very first canned vodka cocktail from Founders. It's a vodka-based cocktail at 5% ABV that's citrusy, refreshing, and gluten-free. Best served over ice with a slice. Get $5 cans at any Art and Jake's location in Michigan on Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays. And remember, please drink responsibly.
Hunting season is almost here, Detroit, and your Lions are on the prowl. Make sure you're locked into Woodward Sports for all the Dan Campbell reactions, Jared Goff touchdowns, Amon-Ra first downs, Penny pancakes, Kirby picks, Gibbs big plays, and of course, Jack Fox's leg. Stay locked in on all your Lions coverage right here on Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
It's game on at Art and Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice-cold drinks served up with attention to detail. Wall-to-wall TVs, great service, and a vibe that keeps your crew coming back. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
For more Detroit Tigers coverage, make sure you subscribe to Woodward Tigers on YouTube. All Tigers, all the time. For the hardcore Detroit sports fans who can't get enough of the Motor City's teams. All season long, you'll get non-stop Tigers content from on-field interviews, post-game reactions, and roundtable insight from Woodward Sports.
Most people think energy comes in a 16-ounce can full of sugar and neon-colored liquid, but you You know better. It's time to upgrade your game with Thrive Energy Pouches. This isn't your daddy's dip. It's tobacco-free, nicotine-free. It's a mental powerhouse pack in 300 milligrams of clean, smart caffeine. No jitters, no sugar crash, and zero bloating. Thrive can be found online at dipstop.com. Remember to use promo code WSN for 15% off your entire order. If you're looking to elevate a night out, just throw in some Thrive Energy Pouches. It gets the job done. Check them out.
Come out.
Detroit fan report with a gift, and it says Unk Alert. I appreciate that one. And that's all of us. We're
That's
getting
all
there.
of us now.
I
Except
see
for
some
Nick.
old clips of us on the
Nick's not
heavyweights.
Unk
I'm
yet.
like, God
It's
damn,
coming.
dude.
Yeah.
I didn't realize, like, I still feel I feel 25.
Yeah. We're old
But
now.
we're getting old. We've been doing the show for a minute now.
I know. What, 4 or 5 years?
Even you two look
Yeah.
different when I seen those clips.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Chris, you got
Yeah.
fat as shit. I'm
Chris,
sorry.
dude.
I'm joking.
Hey, I got
No,
happy.
I did too.
No.
I got
yeah.
happy. You know what I mean?
I did too.
Got happy.
I'm just fucking with you. You did get
Benjamin
bigger.
no,
Button. Benjamin
I
Button.
am going to lock in one
Yeah,
day.
Spenny. Yeah.
Spenny Bench.
I look back. I
Spenny
look
took
back.
his fat and threw it on all of us.
I look back at the old clips. That shit pisses me off, dude. I looked like fucking shit.
Dude, you did.
The hair,
Talking
the hair, the beard, the everything. It was bad. I was just wearing fucking trashy ass clothes and shit too.
All those graphic tees.
Yeah.
I'm going to lock in
I
one
was
day.
graphic too.
That was a funny thing yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nitty Gritty with the super chat. He said Chris transitions. He's the #1 overall pick in the WNBA. Not a chance.
Dude,
Not
I
making
actually
it.
would. Cover
Yeah.
Mama's pain fucking
Chris,
find
Chris
out.
would get dogged by Angel Reese.
Fucking-
Oh man, Angel Reese
All
versus
the
Chris would
lesbians would
be,
be over me.
would be the most blown layups in a single game in basketball history.
Dude, this guy will not stop.
Can
I
David
feel
Montgomery be a
lesbians
lead
famous.
back? 69% nice. Say yes. 31% say no. And
I mean, he
guess
can
this
be
year
a
we'll
lead
find out.
back, but like your rushing attack's not going to be that good.
I think if we had David
Stop.
Montgomery
What are we
lead,
doing?
I mean,
I think if we had
That's
David.
crazy disrespectful.
Not really. That's what he is. He 1,000-yard back? Like, sure.
Yeah.
Is that super impressive in the modern NFL?
Yes.
Not really.
Yes, it is. People aren't rushing for 1,000 yards these days.
And people don't stay healthy nowadays. I
Yeah.
think David Montgomery, that's one of his best attributes. And I think he was catching a lot of slack on his way out of town. I think you're going to see at points the Detroit Lions really miss David Montgomery this year. I really do.
For sure we will. They will. And unfortunately, I mean, like,
There was 17,000-yard rushers in the NFL last year, just running backs. And there was 22 running backs who rushed for over 900 yards last year. So, no, 1,000 yards is not that impressive to me as the lead. If you want to be,
we're not saying
like,
it's
if we're
impressive,
talking
but
an
does it mean
actual
you're a
lead
good back? It does. Let's start with the names. Chase Brown, is he good? Yes. Kenneth Walker, yes. Brees Hall, yes. Rico Dotto, a little bit of a surprise, but yes.
Real
Tony
quick.
Pollard, okay. We getting somewhere. DeAndre Swift.
Yeah.
Swift has actually been pretty good. He was good here, just couldn't stay healthy.
Would you take Monty over those guys?
It's not Kenneth Walker or
Not
Brees Hall.
Chase Brown.
Not Chase Brown,
Or
not Brees Hall,
Brees.
not Rico. I wouldn't take him over Rico Dowdle. I'd take him over Tony Pollard, DeAndre
It's
Swift.
just crazy. Lions fans, a switch up on Dave Montgomery is nuts. You guys.
I gave him.
Is it nuts?
I gave him a
Yeah,
nut.
it is.
It's being pretty reasonable with who
This
he is
conversation
as a
might
back.
be like a top 10 guy a couple of years ago.
I gave him a nux at dinner before he left. I said, Detroit loves you, David.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good for him. Like, he's gonna go and split carries in Houston. Like
Yeah.
I don't see him as, when I talk about a lead back, like a featured back. That's what I'm thinking. And there's only a handful of those in the league. Monty is clearly better than Pacheco, says the Dundada, for sure, definitely.
Yeah.
But Pacheco is a fifth of the price, and that's worth it to me.
Yeah, I mean,
Especially when you have a guy like Jahmyr Gibbs.
you're getting what you pay for.
Like if Jahmyr Gibbs wasn't a top 3 back in the league, they would have kept Montgomery.
Pacheco, Super Bowl winning running back.
That's true.
You know, Monty not. It's the way Stick plays these games.
I love Monty. He's better than Pacheco for sure. Is he a top 15 back? I don't think so.
It's definitely a safe bet, and now is probably the time to talk shit because he's on the downward trend of his career. Like I said, running backs, the miles add up.
So, just to put it into context, is he a top 15 back in the league? Maybe, probably
Probably,
Probably
maybe
not, but
somewhere in there.
Was that-
Pacheco, is
wasn't that a
Pacheco a
debate?
top 30 back in the league?
Yes.
No.
I don't think so.
I would
Probably
say no.
not.
Let's go back to that list.
Probably not. So because the 30 on this list is Woody Marks. I'm sorry, 30 is David Montgomery. 31 is Woody Marks. That's funny as fuck.
30 and 31.
That's crazy.
30.
I mean, they're going to be like there's nothing wrong with that. Like, honestly, that's probably the better play is having two good running backs.
Josh
rather than
Allen
one
was
great
36 in
running
the league in rushing.
back. Yeah, dude, that guy's a fucking
Crazy.
That guy's a
dude.
stallion.
He outperformed Pacheco. Yeah, I don't think Pacheco's top 30. No.
Yeah, and that's all I want to say is that, like, you know, I know none of us are disrespecting Monty, but just to put in perspective for the fans, yeah, he's a good back. You know,
50th.
was he one of the best in the league? No, but was he no doubt an upgrade over Pacheco? Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
It's the cost of doing business. I mean, you've got your lead back.
Also, you shouldn't have been talking shit. You know, that's seriously what it is. He talked the shit. He got out of here to obviously a Dan Campbell-led room that stays away from the drama, especially when it's like your own team going up against the team. If you're doing your Terrion stuff or, you know, some other stuff out of the locker room, that's one thing, but you're literally saying that you want more touches to the team. Like, going out on Instagram saying that he was never coming back.
And, like,
being a distraction to the team.
Yeah, we like Monty a lot in Detroit. I appreciate David Montgomery for everything that he did for the Lions. He gave me some of the best years of football I've ever seen in my entire life. He was arguably a part of the greatest backfield tandem in the history of the NFL.
It is.
And now he's going to be in a backfield tandem with Woody Marks.
I'll miss D-Mont anytime touchdown.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
That hit like crack.
God,
for
that
sure.
did.
First drive.
13 touchdowns year one with Detroit, 12 the second year. Last year it fell to 8, and it was a down year for him.
Yeah.
That's
we
like a
made
starting
so
running
much
backs,
money
like
on
numbers.
those
That
bets.
was
It's
weird,
that
you know?
our offense, man, is
Machine.
I'm a machine.
Shout out. That was
Shout out
some
that
special
guy.
times, man. I just got sad a little bit.
Yeah,
thinking
it
about
sucks. That video Lentz put out is a banger.
Yeah, if you guys have seen the Odyssey, what are you doing? I need to see the Odyssey to get the feels from this one. Ryan Lentz posted one on our Twitter. It's on Instagram, too.
Yeah.
Of just that season.
The
in
siren
fall.
song.
The siren, yeah. Fucking A, mate. We got a couple things, Detroit Lions-wise. I guess I'm going to go to Spinny. I'm sorry, chat. I would have made a poll for you guys, but we're kind of in the middle of it right now. We got a breakout player conversation to be had, both offense and defense. This is on the prep sheet for a week. We got a linebacker issue. Is it overstated in Detroit? I want to ask you guys. I want to have a healthy conversation about that. I think it may. And we also have who's under the most pressure. I also got Sam Laporta too.
We also have Sam Laporta, too. I say we do linebacker, then Laporta, and then we –
Okay.
because the other ones are kind of anytime type of things.
Yeah. So you want to go to break now? Or you want to go to break early and come back, or what?
Let's go to break now. Yeah.
Okay.
A couple minutes early.
Tell us about mortgage.
I'll tell you about mortgage. If you're looking for a career upgrade, check it out with Mortgage Pros, the #1 mortgage broker to work for in the state of Michigan. We saw their incredible company culture firsthand at their annual block party. Their team truly loves what they do, and it shows. With 4.9 stars on Google and over 4,000 reviews, their reputation speaks for itself. So if you are looking for a new job, give Mortgage Pros in Troy a call at 248-416-1361. Mortgage Pros, let the pros handle it. Join us for the biggest Detroit Tiger game this Wednesday, July 22nd at Art and Jake's in Shelby Township, as we get to see a young star, Kyder Montero, and the Detroit Tiger team continue to dominate the Chicago Cubs.
We're going to be going live at 8:05. Me, Nick, Rogelio Castillo of Tigers Minor League Report. Don't miss it.
Go Tigers!
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. One's great. 2, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor, never too much. All Day IPA. Hop into easy.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man-meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Buddy's Pizza, home of the original Detroit-style pizza. They've been doing it for 80 years, and you can save 10% with the promo code 10MEAL. That's not just pizza. That's breadsticks. That's cheese bread. That's salads, meatballs, wings, all of it. They got it all at Buddy's Pizza. Make sure you're tapped in for the best place for Detroit-style pizza, the home of Detroit-style pizza, Buddy'sPizza.com. Check it out.
Check it out.
Welcome to Woodward Weights Live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm Easy. You must be more Rax. Young Chris, Nicholas Kohloff, Skywalker in the building as well. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. We've been kind of breaking down the Detroit Lions defense throughout the week, trying to figure out a way to make ourselves feel better about the defense heading into the season. I think we've successfully done it so far, if I'm being honest with you. If you guys have missed some of that, I know the clip for that one's on the Woodward Heavyweights YouTube in itself, but we've kind of just going back to like 23. That was a shitty defense, which is the conference championship game.
Yeah.
What are the things, what are the weaknesses that's being pointed out in this year's defense? It's a linebacker room. And I would be the first one to tell you, I think, yeah, we downgraded from a guy like Alex Zaloni, who I view as one of the better coverage linebackers in the NFL.
Yeah.
We absolutely did. But then I got to thinking, like, just truly, like, value-wise. I've always felt this way about the linebacker position, right? Like, I didn't necessarily love the Jack Campbell first-round pick because I just never viewed linebacker as, like, you need that to go win a Super Bowl. And so I was like, well, let's test that theory out. Top 10 linebacker list just came out, right?
Yeah.
Coaches, executives, scouts, they all did them. Only two of those guys on that list have Super Bowls, and that's Zach Bond and Nick Bolton of the Chiefs. Good, very good linebackers.
For sure.
Aren't there other pieces around that defense that you'd point to first as reasons why?
Absolutely.
Right? Like, I think the defensive line with the Eagles, defensive line with the Chiefs even. You got Chris Jones, Jalen Carter. Like I don't think the Lions linebacker room is as big as an issue as being made out to be. You have one guy who is considered widely a top 10 guy, voted on this list as well, Jack Campbell. The rest of them, can they suffice enough to get you there? I think so. I've never seen a linebacker, again, as a potent position to help you win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, they'll when you look at like linebacker combinations, that's when when you have two elite linebackers, you're normally looking at an extremely elite defense, like the 49ers with Navarro Bowman and Patrick Willis, or the Carolina Panthers with Luke Kuechly and Thomas Davis. Like, not a lot of teams have these two elite linebackers. So I do understand your point, but I'm also on both sides of the fence because having a weak link on your defense at any spot is something that offensive coordinators these days will notice, will target, and will take advantage of. So you need to be solid on every single position. And do you need to have two all-pro linebackers to have a good defense? No, but you can't have bad play, like objectively bad play from one of your linebackers. So Derek Barnes or Malcolm Rodriguez or whoever it is needs to be a plus player at the very least. I'm not asking you to go out there and be first-team All-Pro, but you have to go out there and you have to take care of business and not be able to be picked on like we saw Derek Barnes kind of get picked on later in the season. That being said, I do think that there are other important areas of this defense that need to be addressed before we talk about having a second elite linebacker, and I think Calvin Shepard has pointed to that fact by talking about the nickel being more involved this season. And you see Runyon in there, member for 37 months. Shout out my guy, Runyon. He says the base D will be nickel. And yes, I do believe the majority, I don't know about base D or however you want to call it, the majority of their snaps should be in nickel this season to make up for their lack of linebacker depth. But who knows? Maybe Jimmy Rolder's a stud.
I mean, that's the part where you losing Terry Arnold fucking hurts you.
Yeah.
It hurts you bad. I wish I would have grabbed the Calvin Shepard clip, but he talked about looking out, scouting the league's best defenses last year. It's something that we brought to the table early January. We brought that article from The Athletic from our guy Ted, shout out, where he's looking at the top defenses in the league, and they're all running that nickel at least 70% of the time, 90% of the time in certain situations. The Texans, Seahawks got Nick Mawari, Jalen Petrie for the Texans. They did it last year with the Rams as well, too. It was Roger McQuarrie. They upgraded that position. They saw value in that system. They got Trent McDuffie as a slot guy. And Terrion was slotted to be that. And I thought Terrion could be successful at that. Was he elite at coverage? No. But if you have three linebackers out there, he's better than a linebacker in coverage.
Yeah, yes, for sure.
And he could hit. He's a sure tackler once he's like smart enough to get there. That's how he hurt his shoulder in that Thanksgiving game. Smacked the fuck out one of the Packers receivers.
Does that have to be a nickel player, like a nickel cornerback, though? Because, like, you got to think, before the nickel was really implemented into the NFL at the rate it is now, who was the best player at stopping tight ends? Who was the tight end stopper in the league for so long?
Safeties.
It was Eric fucking Berry, a big, tall safety. And so, like, if you can have a guy like Chuck Clark maybe take some of those nickel snaps rather than a Roger McCreary or a Keith Abney, that would be great. But again, that depends on the healthier safeties.
Exactly.
Like, they got to be healthy first before a guy like Chuck Clark can bump into that spot.
I would love that. I think he's an upgrade over Roger McCreary all day.
I think
in
so,
a nickel
too.
spot, too. I would love to be a scenario. But, yeah, you're right. We got to figure out what's going on with Kirby.
Yeah.
And Brian.
And Brian. You need to have 2 healthy safeties before the current best healthy safety on your team plays nickel.
And, again, to the Malcolm Rodriguez point, he started in the NFC Championship game, if not mistaken. I know he got an interception at the very least. Right? And he's former safety himself. I'm not saying he's good or elite or even anywhere near where Anzalone was, but
extremely capable.
It's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
And he had a good rookie season as well, too.
He did. On a bad defense.
Mm-hmm. Nick?
I was just trying to think about all like the great linebackers like that didn't win one. You know, I think about an Urlacher.
Yeah.
He got there, he didn't win it. I think about Kuechly. He got there, he didn't win it. I think about a Fred Warner. He's gotten there, he hasn't won it. But I also think about how important and sometimes forgotten a guy like Bobby Wagner is. But we don't have the, Legion of Doom out there at safety currently, or the cornerbacks. Do we have the secondary? Do we have the secondary like the Seahawks just had? Like Ernest Jones is a really good linebacker, putting up, I think it was 5 interceptions last year, second team All-Pro, but he is able to look so good because of who's around him, I would say. And now that you're paying Jack Campbell, big time money, he's going to be asked to do more and fill more holes as just a one-man wrecking crew in that linebacker crew, because I don't trust Derek Barnes to upgrade his game from where I've seen him play as an average linebacker in the NFL. I don't think you're going to get upper echelon play suddenly from Derek Barnes. I don't think that Jimmy Rolder, with all due respect, I loved watching him at Michigan. You're a 4th rounder, a reach of a 4th rounder for a reason. I hope he can show some potential. I think he's athletic, but he's got a long way to go to be a successful NFL linebacker.
Don't count out Joe Bocci.
And he's, I think, hurt, right? Isn't Rolder coming starting?
I'm not. If he is, I was familiar. I think he was out there in camp. He's doing pretty well. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So
that's positive reports for Rolder.
Positive.
Hey, maybe he steals the job.
He had a couple picks on Teddy Bridgewater.
I think he has the athleticism, but I'm not expecting it from the 4th rounder, and I don't think Derek Barnes. So this is going to be a lot of weight on Jack Campbell's shoulders. You just got the upgrade and pay. Let's see how he handles it, because he is going to have to shine in this defense with a lot of injuries behind him.
Yeah.
There's so much weight on his shoulders.
Yeah.
It's incredible. This is a lot of pressure.
How much pressure comes off of the whole defense if your safeties are healthy. Like, Jack Campbell's job is made so much easier knowing he has Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph behind him.
Did they took Rolder before Yabney, didn't they?
Yeah.
Talking about that 11th man on the field, right? It could be Rolder. We'll see. I mean, he's a super athlete. Nick, you're a baseball guy. You should look up his baseball resume.
He had 2 picks.
Oh, yeah. He could have gone big, but he loved football.
He had 2 picks on Teddy Bridgewater in OTAs.
Yep.
And
Teddy Two Gloves is also 40.
That's true.
Yeah.
And Derek Barnes is, I think, I saw somebody put it in there. Where was it? I think it was Steve Lehman, or someone said, Steve Lehman. Barnes is more of linebacker, edge, used as a spy.
Yeah,
I
he's
agree.
Sam linebacker.
I agree. He's way better at Sam.
Yeah.
Will is what you need. That's what you have to replace with Anzalone being gone. So maybe that is where Rolder could slide in. As of right now, it's probably Malcolm Rodriguez, and it's probably not going to be on the field too often.
And I was watching some Malcolm Rodriguez tape today. He didn't look great. I spotted a nice little Jack Campbell highlight I'm going to post later today on Twitter. Probably should have his first pick against Caleb Williams. That would have been awesome. I'm not a big Caleb guy. A lot of people around here kind of high on Caleb. I'm not there yet with him. I can always count on Jack Campbell to make him look bad. That's why I fuck with Jack for that one.
Jack's
for sure.
a goat, dude. I fucking love Jack.
More on Caleb Williams later.
Ooh. Well, then let's work our way towards later. Let's go to break. Tell us about
Demon Home,
Icon, and I Will. They're the newest part of the Woodward Sports family. They're the Icon you can count on. They got 3 convenient locations in Madison Heights, Shelby Township, and Pontiac. Does your vehicle need repairs? Have you been in collision? It's the Icon you can count on at iconauto.com. Again, that's iconauto.com.
Join us for the biggest Detroit Tiger game this Wednesday, July 22nd at Art and Jake's in Shelby Township, as we get to see a young star, Kyder Montero, and a Detroit Tiger team continue to dominate the Chicago Cubs.
We're going to be going live at 8:05. Me, Nick, Rogelio Castillo of Tigers Minor League Report. Don't miss it.
Go Tigers!
You're building a whole combat sports enterprise in the heart of it in Detroit, and that's what I think is the coolest.
I think with opportunity, right? Like you said, maybe you like to punch people in the face for real, and you know, you want to be a boxer, and you have an option there. Maybe you don't like getting punched in the face, and you want to make, you know, you like the theatricals and the storylines, and so you have an avenue here. Maybe you start at one and then want to change to the other. I don't care. I just want you in the building and know that you have some place to go to explore that. Just having the ability to, what do you want to do and how do you want to do it to the best of your ability? And, you know, it all, to me, it all starts with the kids.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Supreme Lending is the dream team. When you are looking to buy a home, you should be hitting up nobody other than Supreme Lending. Chad and Chris, their numbers are on the screen. They have 0% down payment programs. They have a 97% customer satisfaction score and a 99% close on time. And the best part about this is when you tell them Woodward Sports sent you, you get $500 off your appraisal. That's a huge saving when it comes to buying a house. Cut no corners with Supreme Lending. Check it out.
Check it out.
What up, though? Welcome back to Order Voice Live, WoodSports.com. I'm Easy, must be more Raxter. Chris, Nicholas Kohloff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream.
Share it.
Nick is going to be at Art and Jake's. If you guys want to, buy some season tickets from him, he did promise to sell them. He'll be there in Shelby Township.
He did say he was selling them.
And then we
I'm not selling them.
I'm not fucking leaving.
I ain't selling them.
I ain't going to do it, so quit asking.
He's very robbable, people. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, relax.
Honestly, he's not. He's fast and he can fight.
Yeah, no, he's not.
Shout out.
That is fair.
Thank you.
Of Nicholas Kohloff. You brought a segment that you wanted to say, though.
Yeah, we got around the league here. Is Jared Goff underrated? Is he overrated? We shall see. But before we get to JG16, oh my lord, JG16. Before we get to him, I'm gonna ask you guys 3 overrated quarterbacks, 3 underrated.
I'm at 2-1 right now.
Do not tell me yet who you have.
Okay, hold on. Let me get my underrated.
But we have the most overrated quarterbacks in the NFL and the most underrated. And before we get to Jared Goff, where he ranks, I'm going to start with the most overrated quarterback according to CBS.
According to CBS? Man. Oh, fuck.
Oh, man.
And we were just talking about the guy.
Caleb Williams.
Williams.
Yes.
Number 1 on their list of the most overrated quarterbacks. And yeah, you see some sizzle, but hey.
No steak.
Is he going to be the steak moving forward? We shall see. But do you guys agree with the fact that Caleb Williams is overrated, going through his passing yards, 58.1 passing completion percentage, 3,942. Excuse me, I don't think that's right.
27 touchdowns.
Yeah, 27 touchdowns.
Yeah, you are
picks,
correct in the yards as well.
3,942 yards and 6.94 yards per attempt. Caleb Williams overrated. Easy. Agree or disagree?
Yes. Is he talented? Also, yes. Can he bail himself out of shitty situations he puts himself in? Yes. But until he overcomes that and is doing it consistently, I'm not investing in this guy as like a top quarterback. I mean, bottom of top 10, maybe there, yes, but I'm not there with it completely yet. Last year, a cupcake schedule. That defense saved them numerous times. They had a game, I believe it was against the Steelers, where they recovered the kick, and that's how they won the fucking game. The wildest endings to a lot of the Chicago Bears games against a lot of shitty teams. They did beat the Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia Eagles was a shell of themselves last year. That offense was drawn up on a fucking Madden playbook. Stolen straight out of the game. Boo-boo. I mean, think of how bad our defense is, right? How bad our defense was last year. One of the only games that looked good was against the Eagles.
Yeah.
Bad offense.
That's true.
Caleb Williams, overrated. Talented. Can he become great? Yes, but I'm not crowning him just yet. Overrated.
I would agree. I would agree.
Oh!
And you guys know how I feel about Caleb
Yeah.
Williams, but I don't think he's there yet. I think it's what he's going to be that scares me the most.
That's
because
fair.
year 2 in the
Well, it
league,
can
year
be.
1 in the system with Ben Johnson, I think he showed signs of being a gay Aaron Rodgers. Like
Oh
I
my
think
goodness.
that he
Clip
can go
it.
out
Don't get us
there.
kicked off there.
I think he can go out there and all jokes aside, he does scare me. The talent is there. The improvisation is there. The arm strength is there. But obviously he still needs to put a lot of things together before he is truly one of, the elite quarterbacks in this league, in my opinion. But I do think under Ben Johnson, he's probably going to accomplish that. But yes, I think for right now, he is overrated. But for what's to come, that's what scares me.
Yeah. Welcome.
So a lot of
Welcome back to the
overrated.
good side.
Let's go. Yeah, welcome on Spenny. Chris, where are you at with Caleb? He is
Jared
number
Goff is
one.
the best quarterback
So,
in the NFC.
are we
North
able to
yesterday.
say if that was on our list yet or no?
Say what one time?
Because I
Yeah,
made my
is
list.
he on your list?
He was the first
He's
name
on
I
my
was writing
list
down.
as
Of overrated?
as you were
Yes.
saying.
He was the first name I wrote down.
Yeah,
I
he
have
was
2
literally the
over
first name.
and 3 under. I didn't
A
get
He was
plus.
voted number 1.
Yes.
Yeah,
he was the
he's
first name
I
on
wrote
this
down.
list.
Yep,
Yeah.
first name I wrote down. I think that it's what Spencer's saying. They're anticipating the arrival, but the arrival hasn't happened yet.
Aaron Rodgers.
Again, he's talented enough to get him out of those situations, though. So there is that, and like it's not what he will become; it's what he can become.
Him
I'm
and
not
Ben-
giving him the will like it's like foretold he's going to become like this great player. I'm not there yet.
Him and Ben Johnson keep me up at night thinking about those two developing together, building together, and being together for a long time is a scary thought.
They did year 1.
6 fourth quarter comebacks. Their defense were drawing a bunch of interceptions and causing a boatload of turnovers. Honestly, pretty lucky at times. I think when shit hits the fan, which every single thing went right for the Chicago Bears last year, Caleb Williams is going to crumble and show himself as the true leader he is, which is not one. Caleb Williams, overrated AF. I think the Bears actually fall back down to earth.
Fuck the Bears!
And when you see Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams finally have to battle through some adversity, they're going to see them struggle. And I that's my biggest prediction of the year.
Jared
Caleb
Goff
Williams-
made Ben Johnson. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows it.
Gross.
Shout out. Easy said it.
Easy taught me.
All right, second most overrated quarterback.
Okay.
This one hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Nope.
No?
This one hurts. Sorry about
Is
that.
it Jared Goff?
This is my guy, Bo Nix, over here.
Oh, yeah.
Bo Nix, second most overrated, 63.4 completion percentage, 3,931 yards, 25 touchdowns, 11 picks, 6.4 yards per attempt. This one hurts. I think Bo Nix is a straight gamer who gets dubs, and I don't like to see him on this list. Over 5 percentage more in the completion percentage than Caleb Williams. Bo Nix overrated. Start with you, Easy.
I feel like he's like properly rated. Like I don't really know where are people rating him.
He was rated 10 spots higher than Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, but I mean that's off of like injured year for Lamar. I get that scenario what was going on there. It happens all the time, that top 100 list. But like I don't know. Does anybody have him above like 15-ish? Maybe 12. I mean I don't. I think he's like a serviceable, good quarterback, athletic enough to make plays when you need it.
No, Coward loves him.
Yeah, I don't know.
He wears his hat forward.
I don't know where people are rating him. I feel like he's like properly rated.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm with it. Bo Nix is not a good. Like
Overrated?
I think Bo Nix is overrated. I think he was, he's got Sean Payton. He's got the best defense in the league.
Yeah.
Damn good offensive line. Maybe not an elite receiver, but a good receiving core.
Put up Caleb Williams' numbers last year.
Yeah, I don't think Bo Nix is too hot.
Chris, you were high on the Broncos 2 years ago.
Faded them last
you
year.
faded them. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, this is a good one. I wish I had it on my list, honestly. I agree that he's overrated.
That was the first name I wrote down yesterday.
But
when
why are
we
we
started doing it.
overrated? Where are people rating him that he's overrated? I think we all think of him as
Maybe
kind of
like-
mid. No,
Do you think he's a top 15 quarterback?
But I'm going off
No,
of what's I feel other people's perception of him, not this
Yeah.
room.
I don't think
you know,
he's
like
top
I
15.
think this room. I think we have a good gauge of where he's at.
Yeah.
But I don't think that. I feel like the outside is higher on him than we are, and that's why I'm saying it.
yeah,
But
I guess you're right. It's fair. That's fair. Because he's like
I could
26,
be wrong.
26. He came in league.
Yeah, bro's Brandon Whedon.
5 years,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
College
24,
player.
25.
No, he's
He's gonna be
solid.
26
he's
this
fine.
year. Yeah.
It's just
It's like there's a
Serviceable,
tremendous
gets the
upside to
job
be like,
done.
oh,
Dundada
you
says
know?
he's aggressively mid. That's
I think
fair.
he's
Yeah,
around
that's how I
15.
feel.
Yeah,
That's
I think he's around 15 or 16.
Okay.
But I feel like, yeah, whatever.
He's like
Overrated.
he's like a souped up Case Keenum.
He was getting propped up in the playoffs last year.
Is that disrespectful to say?
No, that's
You know what I think?
that's pretty fair.
I think his ceiling possibly is like the next guy we have is our third most overrated quarterback, who I actually win at the end of last season. Quarterback of the Tampa Bay Chocaneers.
Wow.
Baker Mayfield.
Oh, he hit him in the third. Wow.
Overrated.
I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that.
I don't agree
thought
with that at all.
this-
I think he's
this
severely
take
underrated.
is-
I had him underrated.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, he was battling some injuries, which we know. But
So's
once
his whole
again,
offense.
Baker Mayfield, I mean, he was choking at the end of last season. He was an MVP candidate at the start. 63.2 completion percentage, 3,693 yards, 26 touchdowns, 11 picks, 6.8 yards per attempt. They talk about this being the last year of his contract and that he truly has to regain the first half of the season shape compared to the second half when he fell off a cliff.
He did, but he dealt with a lot of injuries too.
Yeah, so did his roster. His roster fell off a cliff too.
Couldn't overcome it.
He could not. He could not.
Not a lot of people can.
Over
Baker's
or
a
underrated?
fucking gamer. I think he's underrated.
Okay.
I think he's underrated.
Maybe he might be properly.
I
underrated.
think he's properly rated.
Yeah, probably properly.
I
rated.
think he's.
But if but people see him as overrated, then I have him as underrated.
I see him in that same category as Goff, like the 7 to 15 range, depending on how
That's
you
fair.
played and situation dependent and stuff like that. But he's got a lot of talent, obviously. You know, Heisman winner, first pick of the draft. But he does a lot of cowboy shit that gets him into trouble.
Yeah, I think Baker's a baller. A little undersized, and it's tough for a body like that to survive an NFL season playing the way he does. He got a dog mentality, but he got a puppy chow body.
He got trucked by the cops too.
Overrated, underrated, Chris.
For Baker,
Yeah.
still? Yeah, that's underrated to me. He was one of the
Okay.
people I had in my underrated list.
And to really
First
make this
name I
about
wrote.
the Detroit Lions, would you rather have Baker
Don't do
Mayfield
this to me.
or Jared Goff?
Tom, why are you doing this to me?
Because you just said he was massively underrated.
They're getting the same amount of money. They're pretty much you're going to get the same output from either of them. I think it's pretty like if it's whatever
What
your
kind of game
pleasure,
style you want?
whatever your pleasure is. I don't think Baker Mayfield's getting you any further in a season than Jared Goff would.
Easy's got a smirk going.
I mean, he's.
I think on last year's team, you probably would have made the playoffs with Baker. And that's not disrespect to Goff. You're one game off with Goff too. But I think Baker gets you those moments you need. I'm saying it's time.
He also turns the
last
ball
watching
over a
tape, I was watching the Green Bay game today too, and there was a play where everyone was covered. Shout out Johnny Morton for being a shitty quarterback. Shitty play caller. Baker in that scenario,
taking off.
I'm out this bitch. Yeah.
He also doesn't lead the league in fumbles for quarterbacks every year.
Because he's fucking. I don't know about
and
that.
that part of that hurts. It's not I don't feel strongly one way or the other, to be honest.
Let's see in the chat. Still taking Goff. Pro is a hater. Goff, unfortunately. Give me JT still. Goff by far. Goff's better than Baker. Chris, you taking Baker or Goff?
I'm taking Baker, but that might just be personal preference. I think it's you make a good point, Spencer. I don't know if you would have been that much further.
Bad year for him, banged up year, roster banged up like Chris said. But 2 years ago, he had more touchdowns than Goff.
I think about a guy.
41 touchdowns.
He was balling.
He was third in the league in passing yards.
I think about a guy in a Super Bowl if you're going up against an elite defensive line.
Can make things happen.
Baker's making shit happen.
I think Baker would probably be better in that specific case. But if you're going through the regular season when, you're going, sailing is smooth there for Goff, I think he's going to get more wins than a Baker Mayfield, probably running into some, turnovers late and whatnot. So I'm probably taking Baker there. There we go to the most underrated quarterbacks.
Here we go. That's mine.
Dak Prescott, number one.
Yeah.
Let's
go.
Dak most underrated.
Dak was my most underrated.
67.3.
Here we go.
Completion percentage, 4,552 yards, 30 touchdowns, 10 picks, 7.59 yards per attempt. Dak Prescott, most underrated, which is crazy to say about a Dallas Cowboy.
The only hate for any reason to Dak Prescott is because he's a Dallas Cowboy. He's fun to watch play football. He had an insane story coming up with his brother and with his mom. He wasn't this like highly touted prospect. He was like a 4th or 5th round pick that got the job and won it. And like people just hate Dak because he's a Cowboy, and that's fine. Like I get it. I hate the Cowboys too.
Yeah.
But I think Dak is a very, very good quarterback. I think when he is like healthy, he is an elite level quarterback in this league. I do. He's got one of the best arms in the league.
I'm trying to think of what year it was. Maybe it was like 22 when they lost to the 49ers in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That was a game that Dak earned my respect. Like, he was getting his ass kicked, but he was still fucking, like, fighting in that game every last inch. He was the only one really making shit pop off on offense. I grew a new respect for Dak Prescott. He's on the underrated list?
Yeah.
Number 1 on the underrated.
See, I just don't think it's
on the you have Dak Prescott on the underrated list? Is this Cody Benjamin's work? I guarantee you he's on this fucking the list of people voted on there. That's insane. That's great. Underrated?
Underrated.
That's wild. He's widely regarded as a top 10 guy like year in, year out.
Yes.
Well, how could he be underrated?
That's
what
why I
type
had
of
him
dick sucker
overrated.
are you doing for him to be on an underrated list? That's crazy to me.
Cause same kind of thing with like Bo Nix. I think the national perspective of people like don't think of Dak like
Nationally, people are fucking
like
glucking
fans
him.
and people talking about sports. Like I think people who watch football and know football know he's a top 10 quarterback.
I think people who talk sports say he's a top 10 quarterback too.
I think everybody hates on Dak.
Jordan, or
That's
where are you
crazy.
at?
It's just impossible to be underrated when you're a Dallas Cowboy. That's my statement.
That's a
I
fair
agree
point.
with you.
That's a very fair point.
Yeah.
I agree
Thank
with you
you,
on that
Chris.
one. As we go to Jordan effing Love, number 2 on
Absolutely.
the
Let's go!
underrated
Absolutely underrated.
list. You got him?
No.
Yes.
I thought about it.
I thought about it.
you
I
have him?
actually had him
Yeah.
written and I scratched him out because I put.
Listen.
Maybe I jumped the gun with Shuck, but I put him on there.
You're a monster.
That's yeah. We'll have to get to that at the end of it.
I literally have. You can see it. I got Jordan Love right there. Scribbled it out. Wrote Shuck.
Chuck. All right, for Jordan Love, they talk about 2 QBs in the last couple seasons have 9 wins, 20-plus passing TDs, fewer than 12 interceptions in the last 3 seasons. Matthew Stafford, Jordan Love.
Wow.
Yeah. And
So
guess
to
what?
easiest point, 66.3 completion percentage, just under Dak Prescott's. 3,381 yards, 23 tutties, 6 interceptions, 7.7 yards per attempt.
Is Jordan Love a pussy-ass Packer? Yes.
Yes.
For sure.
For
In
sure.
the ugly green,
Pussy.
a little bit of a bitch, and
the
I'll
Packers.
always feel that way because of the jersey he wears. But what I won't discredit is someone who every single year he started now has made the playoffs. And I look at his weapons, I can't point to a single one that's elite other than Josh Jacobs and the emergence of Tucker Kraft last year. Year in, year out, he has been in the playoffs. Right now, in just 4 playoff games, Jordan Love has as many touchdown passes in the playoffs as Jared Goff does with 10. And 4 games. I think if he was surrounded with a lot of stuff that we have here in Detroit, you'd be talking about him a lot differently. A lot differently. But because he wears a shitty, pukey green jersey, we shit on him, and deservedly so. Fuck the Packers.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck Jordan Love.
But he is underrated, yes.
I agree. I think he's underrated. I think, like Easy said, he does a lot with a little. Like that's the Packers way. You know, you don't draft weapons. You don't. Even though they are drafting weapons now, they just can't hit on them. But never have good receivers. Jordan Love he's a good quarterback. He's the same area as Goff, like that same range, that 7 to 15, whatever it is, where all those guys are pretty interchangeable. None are in that upper echelon, in my opinion, but all are good
Jared Goff
quarterbacks.
and the Packers, I don't know if they're making the playoffs, brother.
I don't know. He does a pretty good job distributing the ball. And the
They not
defense
some
helps a
shitty
lot.
weapons. We saw it here in Detroit.
Yeah. I don't know if they're like shitty. Like they're better than the weapons he had in Detroit when the team was bad. Like Christian Watson, you like a lot. He's pretty good.
DJ Chark, Christian Watson.
Christian Watson.
Like kind of some right. Like you could do some special things, but you're hurt all the time.
Yeah.
You drop a few balls.
He looked good with DJ Chark.
You are like, you can be good, but like between the drops and the injuries, fuck, you can't put it together.
Yeah.
DJ Chark, Christian Watson to me.
Tucker Kraft is amazing.
Tucker Kraft
emerged last year. Great guy.
Yeah.
Great, not great guy. I don't know
be
about
the
him
best tight
personally.
end.
Great kisser.
Great tight end is what I meant to say. Yeah, great
He has a
kisser.
great tight end.
Great tight end.
All right, here we or Chris, you agree or disagree?
I thought about it, but I didn't want to give the Packers the satisfaction of talking about him, so I just left him off my list.
I think Jordan Love going into last season was Caleb Williams going into this season. The most overrated quarterback in the effing league. And I think right now he is properly rated where he is because he fell back down to earth just a little bit. And that's exactly what you saw. Now Caleb Williams is getting the same exact hype this season. I don't know why they love to do this, but Jordan Love is properly rated as a good quarterback. He's not an elite quarterback, and that's what they were basically calling him entering last season. The last one on most underrated list.
Bryce Young.
No.
Damn.
Do we have a guess?
Sam Darnold.
No.
Damn.
Chris.
Brock Purdy.
No.
Ooh, that was a good one. I thought that was going to get a yes.
No, I'm kidding. It's not Jared Goff.
Here we go. Trevor Lawrence.
It better
not.
Okay.
T-Law is the third most underrated quarterback, 60.9 completion percentage, 4,007 passing yards, 29 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 7.16 yards per attempt, and they expect second year in Cohen's offense to solidify himself as a top 10 quarterback.
Fair.
Agree or disagree?
I don't know about this one. Like, maybe, yeah. But he's not overrated by any means. But I think, like, he was kind of not playing well. Like, was he underrated even though he just wasn't performing that well? And now he is in a much better system with a good coach. And he went out there and told you this was supposed to be the greatest quarterback prospect in the history of mankind. Remember, he's Jesus from Clemson. He's supposed to be the next Peyton Manning. And that type of overrated was there. I think last year he showed that he is a good quarterback in this league. And to be considered one of the upper echelon, he's going to have to do it again. So, sure, if you want to call him underrated, sure. But I think it was pretty fair, the criticism he was getting up until that point.
I don't think it was fair. I think it was in a shite situation. He is kind of a Matthew Stafford-esque scenario. I think he's tremendously talented. I will say, though, he does some bonehead shit. Yeah. I can't deny that about Trevor Lawrence. He does some bonehead stuff, but I think he is a very, very, very talented quarterback.
I think Liam Cohen's a dog, too. I like Liam Cohen a lot. He's a weirdo, but I kind of want my offensive coordinator to be kind of weirdo nerd.
Yeah,
it normally works out.
Not bad that at all.
Chris, Trevor Lawrence, what do you think?
I agree with it. I agree with it just because of how good he was last year. I think that going off of that narrative or the narrative heading into last year with him, I mean, that was kind of going to be it for him. That was kind of going to be like the last straw. Like people still felt like they were holding on too long to his stock and they got burned. Yeah. So I think now you could say he's underrated until we see what this season is, because if he regresses, then then this conversation's over. But if he does what he did last year or improves, then he belongs in a higher class. Because right now he's probably, you guys are, maybe not you guys, but probably the average NFL viewer probably has him outside that 7 to 15 range. Wouldn't you agree, Spencer?
No, not after last year.
After tennis.
Yeah,
after
last year. Not after last year.
The average viewer?
Yeah.
I'm saying?
I mean, well, maybe the average viewer.
That's why I think there's the case that he's underrated, is that I don't think there's people that are putting him in that class yet. But that's just my perception. I could be wrong.
I'm surprised that Jalen Hurts wasn't on the overrated list.
Yeah, it was just 6 right here, and that's why I'm throwing in Jared Goff right here. I'm going to make a comment. You guys tell me agree or disagree. Jared Goff, the 5-time Pro Bowler, who has 8 winning seasons in his career, 2 losing seasons. We see him every day, so we nitpick him probably a little bit more than he should be. But that is our job to do so, because we'll call him on his flaws, that's for sure. But I do think he's a little bit underrated. Jared Goff.
I don't.
You don't?
I think 9th is
properly
fair.
rated, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he's way too. It's just he's way too much of a known variable now. Like, I don't think there's any intrigue about him. There's no mystery about Jared Goff right now.
Does anyone think he's overrated?
No.
Easy thought about it. Come on.
Where were you rating him?
If you're talking a stick or Neil,
I rate him between like 9 and like 7 to like 16.
Yeah, I see. That's like my third tier of quarterbacks.
Yeah,
is like the Jared Goff, Baker Mayfield, Jordan Love, those type of guys that, based on the year they have, based on the success and health that they have around them, they can be anywhere from 7 to 15.
So it just depends where I'm ranking them too. I typically, when I rank my quarterback, I say a quarterback is better than another. I'm looking at one in a shitty situation. Can he carry me, right? JG's not that type of quarterback. And I think anybody, the people on the stage that tell you he's top 3 and all that stuff like that would tell you the same thing. He's not the type of quarterback to carry you anywhere. He's a good quarterback for sure. But that's how I judge my quarterback. Is without the decorations, without the All-Pros, where are we? And that's how I look at it.
That was overrated, underrated, heavyweight huddle.
How's a good one, Nick?
Shout out. Thank you, fellas.
Catch him at Art and Jake's.
Catch him at Art and Jake's. Make sure you guys tap in.
Yes. You can talk to me about my Lions tickets, how I am not selling on
I'm going to try to pull up on you.
Shout out. I mean, you have to, right? Come on.
I want to. I thought we were doing the show from there.
You have to.
Usually that's what it was at 1.0. So
yeah, we got boxed out.
It's all right. I mean, I understand.
Bomber doesn't like us anymore.
That's your fault.
Not much.
You're always constantly talking about his girlfriend.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're the one talking about his girlfriend all the time.
All right.
This song reminds me of
I think he said, are we doing one together?
Yeah, no, we're doing one for sure. I'm just fucking around.
I think we're doing one
We're going to do another one where we go.
I just love Art and Chase.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I know. I'm salty.
I think it's because it started at 8. If it starts at 7, then we'll be there. But let me tell you about Mad Packs, man. Go to getmadpacks.com. 1 second. Speaking of Bomber, I have to pull up our text because he sent me a special one about the Mad Packs deals.
Nice.
But Mad Packs, go to getmadpacks.com and find a store near you carrying the best product in the game. You can go to a green farm because all locations, especially Hazel Park and Traverse City, 30% off all Mad Packs products. So it's their gummies, it's the pre-rolls, it's the flour, it's the concentrates, anything you want from Mad Packs at Green Farm, specifically Hazel Park and Traverse City, 30% off. Go to getmadpacks.com, find it near you today. Mad Flavor, Mad High, Mad Packs.
Join us for the biggest Detroit Tiger game this Wednesday, July 22nd at Art and Jake's in Shelby Township, as we get to see a young star, Kyder Montero, and a Detroit Tiger team continue to dominate the Chicago Cubs.
We're going to be going live at 8:05. Me, Nick, Rogelio Castillo of Tigers Minor League Report. Don't miss it.
Go Tigers!
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app online or in club and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
For more Detroit Tigers coverage, make sure you subscribe to Woodward Tigers on YouTube. All Tigers, all the time. For the hardcore Detroit sports fans who can't get enough of the Motor City's teams. All season long, you'll get non-stop Tigers content from on-field interviews, post-game reactions, and roundtable insight from Woodward Sports.
Art and Jake's, you already know the watch party for the Detroit Tigers going down tonight in Shelby Township. 8:10 start with Nick, Gordo, our guy Rogelio is pulling up to the party, and I'm pulling up to the party. Make sure you guys pull up Art and Jake's. I'm the real deal about the Cookie Bliss.
And Booner.
I ate one thing today, and the second thing's going to be a Cookie Bliss.
Big Scooble news that we'll dive into.
At Art and Jake's, not tonight. On heavyweights. Lions, baby.
Lions, baby.
Take that shit elsewhere.
Massive school news at 8, though.
I think the massive Detroit Lions news that somehow we just keep slipping by us on this show. And we should have been talking about it yesterday because we were the first show to talk about it. Probably got the best clip. And we didn't. We're idiots. Sam Laporta scheduled to go for training camp. His back's all healed up. Spinny, how big is this for the Detroit Lions?
It's huge. It's huge. This offense is so much more efficient with Sam Laporta in it, having him for pass protection, for run blocking, for obviously his run after catch and catching ability, being the second security blanket for Jared Goff, and now having Drew Petzing involved, who we know really likes tight ends, really likes using, that 2 tight end set and putting guys out there and creating mismatches with bodies like that. you see what he did with Trey McBride. Like, Sam Laporta was an all-pro before Petsy. So I'm excited to see him go out there, be healthy, because he is a very important part of this offense. And, coming up to a contract, he's going to want to put on a good showing. So I expect a big year from Sam Laporta if he could stay healthy.
Absolutely. Winning record with Sam Laporta in the lineup. I think he had 2 or 3 touchdowns before he went down to injury. He had 40 receptions for 489 yards. He was balling last year before the injury. And I want you to think back to the catches he was making and the times he was making them as when you needed it most. Like those big third downs. And they weren't always we know how this game goes. We throw before the sticks because we have superstars, right? He was doing that in those third downs, carrying bodies, sometimes in the end zone, sometimes just for the first down. Sam Laporta was big for you last year. I think his relationship with Jared Goff has peaked. And we saw a little bit in the Commanders game where Goff was like, fuck, threw it. Laporta said, I got this. Snagged one-handed. He's capable of doing that. He could be a special tight end. I think it's a huge add to this Detroit Lions offense, especially if Jahmyr Gibbs getting the lead role now. Nick?
Yeah, I just sent Chris the numbers I saw on Twitter, but they were basically the same numbers that I was bringing up when we had the conversation about extending a Sam Laporta, because I think of how crucial he is to that guy, Jared Goff. And these are the numbers that I was just talking about.
Shout out Kobe.
Last
RIP.
season, shout out to Kobe. Reminder, Lions with Laporta, 6-3 record, 34.1 points per game. Lions without Laporta, 3-5 record, 24 points per game. Another interesting thing is the Lions played all 3 divisional rivals with and without Laporta, with 29.6 points per game, without 17.6 points per game.
That's crazy.
Sam Laporta is a big-time piece of this Detroit Lions offense, and I think he does get overlooked because there are so many weapons. You think about Gibbs, you think about J-Mo. Those 2 guys in its own right have elite speed. They're dynamic on the field. You think about St. Brown, Mr. Consistency. Laporta gets kind of swept under the rug a little bit, even though he is so crucial for this team's success year in, year out, game in and game out, like those stats just said. Sam Laporta, for him to be fully back healthy to start the season, it's going to bode extremely well for the Detroit Lions offense and rookie right tackle Blake Miller, because he's going to be best friends with him to start the year. And as soon as he starts getting a little more confidence, you're going to see Laporta start to slip some more of those blocks and get open for Jared Goff. Sam Laporta is going to have a big-time year in 2026 for the Detroit Lions.
Blake Miller catches a touchdown next year. Count it. But
first game, first tutty.
Not first game, but Blake Miller is going to catch a touchdown
next
year. I think on top of everything that Nick said, which is 100% correct, you lost David Montgomery, we know. When the Lions offense was at its peak, David Montgomery was opening those games. They're giving him the first drive, setting the tone. They got away from that last year, but they leaned into Sam Laporta starting games for them, where they were targeting him multiple times on opening drives, and it was just, 7-yard catch, 7-yard catch, 7-yard catch, and boom, there's 2 first downs. I think that they're going to get back to that because the tight end is truly the biggest mismatch on the field. And Nick is right that he's overlooked by Lions fans, but he's also overlooked by opposing defenses because you have Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jamison Williams and Jahmyr Gibbs that you have to worry about. You forget they have an all-pro tight end who, if you have one-on-one with a linebacker, he's going to beat every single time.
Well, the thing with Laporta, too, that makes him special is I think the part he's adds to his game is the run after the catch afterward.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's hard to get down.
Kittle-esque.
You're not getting him down with just one person.
Yeah.
You better pray that linebacker on can tackle. You better hope that DB is like one of those stronger safeties around the National Football League because, he's put him in the ground.
I can't wait for Laporta.
I'm pumped for Laporta. Now, I apologize, Nick. I was texting my mom, but did you mention his first downs as well?
No.
Not this time, but yeah.
Yeah. There's something I know you mentioned in the past. So 40 receptions for Sam Laporta, 23 of them first downs.
Huge.
First down.
More than half of his receptions were first downs for the Detroit Lions.
SP1D.
Logged in as a first down. He's a fucking dog, dude. Voted top 5 guy in the league. Sam Laporta's going to be huge for this, and I think he's going to be huge for Sam Laporta as well. I'm sorry, Jahmyr Gibbs as well.
I saw it in the chat. Somebody mentioned the defense, how this, when you talk about those first downs, helps sustaining these drives.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what Sam Laporta will do for the Detroit Lions and Jared Goff. Is it Zooner? Shout out. Yeah, shout out to Booner. And I think Sam Laporta doing that, I'm with whoever put it in the chat. Excuse me, I lost the chat here for a sec. But
no, it'll help the
defense.
defense.
I agree. It will, especially
keep the offense on the field. Yeah.
Keep those edge rushers, Derek Moore, fresh.
Chip, and chipping other edge rushers, like you said. Like he's definitely going to help out Blake Miller a lot.
I'm looking at the stats right now too on the season. So Sam Laporta last year, his biggest games came in the games that Goff was under the most duress. So it sounds like Sam Laporta, that big pass, I say it Madden all the time, tight ends and quarterbacks pass fire. The Green Bay game, atrocious offensive line performance out there. Sam Laporta had 79 yards. The Cincinnati game, that's when our guy Manu started. Jared Goff was under pressure like hell then too. Had 92 yards. I remember that rumbling, stumbling ass touchdown he had. We flipped to the end zone. That was fucking sick. Other game, Minnesota Vikings, 97 yards for Sam Laporta. So if the offensive line isn't what we think, Sam Laporta is Goff's go-to, it looks like, in that situation.
On top of him helping the offensive line in pass protection and run blocking, I think Sam
being
Laporta
a threat out of the box too.
Yeah. He can do a lot of different things for you, and I think Sam Laporta, healthy in Drew Petzing's system, with a contract year on the line, will reclaim the place as the best tight end in the NFC North.
And he went out after that Washington game, fellas. Think about the drive against the Pittsburgh Steelers. They go to the rookie Tesla, obviously tries to make a phenomenal catch. Doesn't come down with it. But in those moments, in those really crucial times, Jared Goff didn't have his guy last season. I think that's why the record was what it was. And he would go to Sam Laporta in those spots in the red zone.
For sure.
Finding that matchup, using that big body, sure-handed as anybody in the NFL. Sam Laporta, I can't wait to see him back fully healthy. This is such big news.
In that Washington game before he went out, 5 for 5, 53 yards, by the way, too.
And Brock Wright missed games, too. And, I know Brock Wright's not a superhero, but he's a damn good blocking and even, second option tight end, making some catches. We've seen him win games before, rumbling and bumbling, stumbling down the field. The Lions tight end core is going to be strong next year.
Tyler Conklin.
Including our guy, Tyler Conklin. And
we're still doing that, by the way. First touchdown bet.
Conklin first touchdown. And I think, it's huge. It's huge to have him back. It's huge to have all of these tight ends back because Jared Goff does love his tight ends, and so does Drew Petzing.
Hell yeah, who doesn't love a nice tight end?
Thanks.
She be doing squats. Chris, you about to say something? Speaking of tight ends.
I was just about to say that Sam Laporta is a very talented tight end for the Detroit Lions. No, you guys said
his mom fucks with the heavies.
You guys said it.
Her favorite show.
Shout out.
Love hot moms.
No, I didn't say that. Relax.
Whose mom?
Laporta's mom. She fucks with the heavies like she watches it.
So?
Very beautiful lady.
Yeah. Hot mom's a compliment.
Detroit Lions select.
All right, let's go to break here.
Jeff's got a hot mom.
Okay, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're going to break.
We got to start bringing that up like Easy brings up Bomber's girlfriend.
Jeff's going to shank me through the hole tomorrow.
This guy will not stop.
I'll tell you guys about the Yaldo Eye Center.
Yaldo.
I can't say what I want to say. Let me tell you about the Yaldo Eye Center. Listen, save some money on glasses today. All right, quit buying contacts, quit buying glasses. One-time operation at the Yaldo Eye Center can fix your eyes for good, for life. Not only do you have to put away the glasses and contacts, you'll see better. Visit the YaldoEyeCenter.com/$16.99 for the summer promotion to get your eyes fixed for a great deal at the Yaldo Eye Center. I've been doing it for 30 years. Have 100,000 operations in the back pocket, and most times they're done under 8 minutes, and people are seeing 20/20 the very next day at the YaldoEyeCenter.com/$16.99.
Hunting season is almost here, Detroit, and your Lions are on the prowl. Make sure you're locked into Woodward Sports for all the Dan Campbell reactions, Jared Goff touchdowns, Amon-Ra first downs, Penny pancakes, Kirby picks, Gibbs big plays, and of course, Jack Fox's leg. Stay locked in on all your Lions coverage right here on Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports. We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Loom Cannabis. Go to loom.com to find a location near you today. Use promo code WSN30 to get 30% off your order and check out some of the Buzzin' Energies. 7.5 milligrams THC, 100 milligrams of caffeine in a can. Check it out at Loom near you today. It's loom.com.
What up, though? Welcome back to Overweights Live, WoodSports.com.
Hi.
Much more Rax, young Chris Skywalker in the building. Smash the like button, be a friend,
Shout
tell a
out.
friend, and share the stream. We got, like I said, tons of Detroit Lions topics. Skywalker, anything you want to chime in there before you hopped off the bench?
So, I was kind of looking at quarterbacks. Let me pull it back up. I'm gonna name my 3 underrated and then 3 overrated.
Oh man,
Jared Goff.
Dialogue.
I actually think he's properly rated. I think you know what you're getting out of Jared Goff.
Okay.
But not in any particular order. Underrated. I have Sam Darnold, Justin Herbert, and Jordan Love, respectively.
Underrated?
Underrated, yes.
Sam Darnold, Justin Herbert, Jordan Love.
Okay.
All right.
Not mad at that.
Overrated, Bo Nix, Caleb Williams. And then this third spot was...
It was tough to think.
Who was it?
three at
Bo
first.
Nix?
Bo Nix.
Caleb Williams. Who
Caleb
else?
Williams.
I almost... And let me finish before I even say this. But I almost wanted to say Josh Allen just for his postseason performances. But I look back and his postseason performances are not bad at all. So it's really just the team. So for my third, I would say maybe Baker Mayfield, to be honest.
Ooh.
For overrated?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I mean, I can't be mad at that. I think Baker is properly rated again, but he's right there.
Oh, they were 4-0 at the start of last season, no?
Yeah.
And then they kind of just shit the bed.
They were going hard for a while.
Yeah.
Because I remember he was an MVP candidate for a majority of the season.
A name I wrote down was for overrated was Daniel Jones. Slightly.
He was playing good ball.
He was playing good ball.
I don't know anybody that rates Daniel Jones high though. That's
probably fair.
Yeah, I almost did Daniel Jones, but I was like, he's probably not.
Somebody
too
said
highly
C.J.
rated.
Stroud is underrated now. Says Varys. I agree.
I think so.
Like
It's a bit, yeah.
that guy's offensive line, man. Like what the fuck? And they keep taking away his good offensive lineman.
I feel so.
I thought
feel
did
so
they
bad.
address
I
it
feel
though
bad
this
for him, too.
offseason?
No, not really.
They didn't.
I think
They
second round
made
pick or
minimal
something.
investments.
Yeah.
They made minimal investments, and it's crazy because right now it's time to make that investment while the guy's on a rookie contract, and they just
This is last year of his rookie contract.
they can't keep getting away with this.
Yeah.
They're still making the playoffs. It's like, I don't know, man.
Their defense is insane.
Defense is fucking nuts.
You'd think if I was, Texans fans I feel like they're going through the same thing as Lions fans right now, to where, like, they desperately need a piece on their offensive line to make them a legitimate Super Bowl contender, and the Lions need like one defensive piece to make them a legitimate Super Bowl contender.
Combined fitted cap hat size of spinning easy over under 15.5. Over.
Well, I don't know.
Oh,
That's actually pretty close.
because you're a 9, 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's probably right there.
I'm like a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good line.
That was great. That's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ray Guitardos. I'm not gonna pull the Gordon Jones here.
Shout out. Houston wants Demo to block for Stroud, says the young trophy. Yeah, I mean,
He wasn't.
maybe draws with David Montgomery are going to be a big part of that offense, because that offensive line is not good.
I want to say something too. It's just the reality of a little bit of football. I don't think running backs are ever going to be great pass blockers.
Some
like, you
are,
may win a
though.
couple reps. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's something you can reliably count on. Our running back to fucking offensive linemen are 300 fucking pounds.
Yeah.
Stand there and take the blow. Running backs not so much. When they stand there waiting for a blitzer to come through and they gotta check them, like
But some running backs are very good at picking up
Like
blitzes. Like Saquon's really good at it.
Is he?
But he's a big guy too.
I'm sure there's times he gets got. I know of times he's got.
Everybody gets got.
How's
Absolutely.
Derrick Henry with it? I know he's a bigger frame back.
It makes sense they'd be good.
Yeah, but he
I
doesn't
don't
really
necessarily
play
know
on
for sure.
pass blocking downs.
He took a lot of snaps off last year. Oh, that was weird.
I mean, he's old.
Falling off.
And he's had fucking 300 snaps every year since he was like fucking 10. Like,
Yeah.
he was getting 400 snaps a game or 400 carries a game in high school. It's
crazy.
His
Still
high school
going.
stats are you want to see some crazy shit. Look up Derrick Henry's high school stats. They're fucking nuts. His senior year, he averaged like 300 yards and like 8 touchdowns a game.
Yeah.
He had like 10,000 yards his high school career.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Insane stuff. Speedy, we've had this on the list for like a couple weeks now, it feels like. Maybe just the week, I don't know. But the breakout player for Detroit Lions on offense or defense?
Yeah.
You're not feeling it?
No, not really.
Okay.
I mean, we can go to break right now and come back to.
All right.
Do we have a bigger topic?
We have that. We have who's under the most pressure.
Mm.
We talked to linebacker stuff. I think we talked that out, but we can bring that back up too if you like to.
Yeah.
We also got some Piston stuff if need be.
We can do pressure. I like pressure.
Okay. I'll put it in the poll.
Because I think it's the offense.
For sure it's the offense. All right, tell us about Amnesia.
Amnesia, the switch from Amnesia. Make sure you find it in a location near you. They're all over the place. Go to a dispensary, ask for Amnesia, and it's just great stuff. It's got 2 flavors of liquid THC diamonds in a single container. Go check it out. The Amnesia Switch. Find it near you today.
Hunting season is almost here, Detroit, and your Lions are on the prowl. Make sure you're locked into Woodward Sports for all the Dan Campbell reactions, Jared Goff touchdowns, Amon-Ra first downs, Penny pancakes, Kirby picks, Gibbs big plays, and of course, Jack Fox's leg. Stay locked in on all your Lions coverage right here on Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. 1's great. 2, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor, never too much. All Day IPA. Hop into easy.
Jahmyr Gibbs, breakout season, loading.
Inside the 5, Gibbs to the end zone, touchdown!
Woodward Sports, the most dominant Detroit sports coverage around.
The Gold Crown Royal Jesters are where it's at. I'm going to have one before I step into Art and Jake's and watch that Tigers game. I might need it. They got very stressful game ahead of them. We need this one. You guys check out Gold Crown too. Check out a dispensary near you. Don't think, just ask for Gold Crown, because if you're going to smoke like royalty.
They play the Cubs still?
Yep. Oof. Kyler Montero on the mound.
Got a Montero. About to start this game. Got a Montero.
Spitty.
I'm a Venezuelan. Got a Montero.
Which Detroit Lion is under the most pressure heading into 2026 season?
Specific Lion?
On defense. Let's start defense.
Okay. The specific Lion on defense that's under the most pressure is Za'Leem McNeil. Flat out.
It's a good one.
I think you look at him being paid as a top 10 defensive lineman in the NFL, him being, I think, universally thought of as the second best pass rush option on this team that we know of right now. Obviously, DJ Wanham, we'll see, and you got a rookie in Derek Moore, but if Za'Leem McNeil can capture what he was when he earned the contract that he got, the Detroit Lions defensive line will be feared amongst the NFL ranks, because you know what Aiden Hutchinson's going to give you. DJ Wanham is solid, and you've got a pretty good rotation of pass rushers on the other side. Za'Leem McNeil up the middle is so important for this team. 1, because it allows Hutch to eat more. 2, because you have, the guy next to you that's probably going to eat the double teams with Aiden Hutchinson and Tyleik Williams. Like, Tyleik Williams, just his sheer size, they kind of got to put 2 guys on him. So if Za'Leem McNeil can beat one-on-ones consistently, you're looking at an upper echelon pass rush in this league.
That's what I'm looking at. Just because you look at the pass rush specifically, he's probably, in my opinion, like a healthy Za'Leem McNeil, at least a version of what he was before the injury, he's probably the second best guy I can count on outside of Aiden Hutchinson. That's just where I'm at with it. I mean, DJ Wanham, has he done some great things? Yeah, he has 2 8-sack seasons. He also was playing across from Daniel Hunter, was like gifted a little bit. Like, I don't know if I could count on him to be there as much as I can Za'Leem McNeil versus like what I've seen so far in their careers. I wanted to go Kirby, but I felt it was a little unfair because that's like injury related. It's like, yeah, there's some pressure there because like your career is kind of right on this situation because I mean, God bless him from what is rumored to be. It's not great. But, yeah, it's Aleem McNeil in my opinion.
Mine is a rookie, and that's Derek Moore. I think that Derek Moore is under immense pressure because of multiple reasons. We have talked about that edge position opposite of Hutch more than anything Detroit Lions besides Jared Goff at quarterback. That has been the second most conversation for the last 5 years since we've gotten Hutch. And now, if he doesn't come in and make impact right away, Brad Holmes may never address the edge position ever again.
That's true.
But not even that. No, I just mean that, I know that he is looked at to be, as of right now, he's expected to be, the first edge kind of off the bench, so to speak. But I do think that there's just a lot, because of that conversation being so strong, there's a lot of focus there on him. I think Aleem McNeil is a great call, but if I had to go outside the box, that would be my outside the box. I think that rookie is under immense pressure just because of the talking point that has been for the last several years here in Detroit.
Facts.
Detroit DC says, let's be honest, Hutch needs to take a step towards elite as well.
I'm not worried about that. Yeah, I've seen Hutch be elite. Like, Aiden Hutchinson 2 years ago was going to win Defensive Player of the Year and probably break the sack record. And part of that was because of the teams you were playing, but also part of it was because he is an elite pass rusher.
More out of Hutch would be fucking nice.
Yeah.
It'd be incredible. But he's already given you a lot. So it's like, I can't necessarily demand more out of that. He was a second-team All-Pro. I know you're not in love with him, but, 14.5 sacks, interceptions, consistently now at this point. He's picked off Stafford last year.
If you finish top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting and you're second-team All-Pro,
yeah,
it's
tough to ask for more out of that.
A disgusting broken leg, I'm not going to ask more. Does he need to take a step more than 14.5 sacks? Sure. I want him to be closer to 20 than 15.
How about this? I'm going to be a better run defender.
I think he will, though. That's what I'm not worried about.
I want to be a better run defender this year. But maybe that's the goal. They're hey, go get the quarterback. We don't need you to fucking stop throwing anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I want to ask you, because you said a couple days ago, what has Hutch even done? And I thought it was kind of a crazy statement.
I think, yeah. But I think Hutch is obviously a great player. I think he is so close to becoming and getting into that same category as a Myles Garrett. So I would love to just see him make that little bit jump, and I think the defense would benefit so much from that. Obviously, he's a great player, finished top 5. He's great. It would be awesome if he could just elevate it to one more level,
Mm-hmm. I think he will. I am pretty comfortable saying he'll be closer to 20 sacks than he will 10, and probably closer to 20 than he will 15. Because I do think that on paper and it will be implemented that this is the best defensive line that he's been a part of.
Yeah.
Which isn't saying much, but it is something.
I don't know. I feel like 24 is the best defensive line he's a part of, but no one stayed healthy.
Yeah, I mean, that's – yeah. If it was healthy, it would have been.
Yeah.
But Marcus Davenport, he's nothing.
How do you just –
he's nothing. He's literally nothing.
Guys have been available, Brad. Guys have been available before we had to pay everybody. What would we do?
On the defense, I kind of went down a similar path as you guys for most pressure. I think the interior D-line room as a whole has a lot of pressure riding on them because that is one position group that really needs to just improve and step up this year. So I thought about Aleem McNeil for sure. I think he's going to have a good season. I don't really expect him to play poorly. But I think, and I'm kind of going down the same path as a rookie, I think Tyleik Williams has a lot of pressure to be successful this year. He has a whole entire year under his belt. He had an off season, and the Lions used a first-round pick on him.
Yeah.
He's a first-round talent. You expect him to play like a first-round talent. So I think the most pressure is on Tyleik.
A lot's riding on him for sure. You lost your two better, Roy Lopez and DJ Reader were both good players for this team.
Mm-hmm.
And now a lot is going to be on Aleem McNeil, and hopefully a guy like Levi Onwuzurike can stay healthy because that is, again, how many fucking times have I said that in my life?
I know, man.
But when healthy, he is a solid backup for either of those guys when you look at Aleem and Tyleik.
Shout out to L Boulevard in the Woodward Sports chat. He says Hutch needs to be better in clutch situations. Hutch has multiple walk-off sacks.
Yeah.
I think he did it against the Giants, if I'm not mistaken. I know he did it against the Chicago Bears.
Hutch is kind of crazy.
He was clutch against Stafford in the playoff game in that third quarter, fourth quarter he came to. He's the one that concussed him. Him and Aleem McNeil meeting there. That's what I'm saying. If we get Aleem back, those two together were fucking nasty.
If there's a single player I am least worried about on this defense, it's Aiden Hutchinson. I have no doubt about what he is in this league, and I think, again, with a improved defensive line, he's going to be closer to 20 sacks. If you look at Max Crosby's numbers too, 17 games, 14.5 sacks, 12.5 sacks. When you are the only guy, it's kind of tough to produce unless you are Myles Garrett.
Very easy to game plan against you when you're the only threat on the defensive line.
Even Myles Garrett, they had solid defensive line. He had Zadarius Smith for a while. If Hutch would have had Zadarius Smith for an actual season, who knows?
Yeah. I'm with you, Josh, or Joe Bus. I'm sick of hearing "when healthy" statement when we talk about our players.
That's you and me both, brother.
I got the same sickness too, man. LMAO 14.5, good enough for you? Hell the fuck. He was top 5 defensive player of the year voting.
Yeah.
Yes, 14.5, good. And the interception too. Yes. I don't understand. Again, an upgrade would be Myles Garrett, and I don't think it's a fair ask of anyone. He's considered one of the best defensive linemen of all time.
Aiden Hutchinson was 4th in the league in sacks last year. Does he have to be number 1 every year or it's a failure? 14.5 sacks is a good year. It's a very good year.
Denver, I appreciate when you watch, brother. You be saying some silly shit sometimes, man. I love you, brother, but damn, we got.
It's hard to get 18 sacks in this league. It doesn't happen.
Link up sometime. I'll teach you the football one day. I'll teach you the football. Let's go to break. Come back. What we got to talk about?
Massage
chair.
Massage
Mailbag.
chair house. My guy, Dr. Eric Duncan, holding it down at the corner of Woodward and Long Lake Road. We can find the large massage chair showroom this side of the Mississippi. Smash the like button when you go see him on the YouTube, too, because he's the number 1 massage chair review channel ever. If you can't support him monetarily by going and buying his products, go support his YouTube channel. It's at massagechairhouse.com.
Join us for the biggest Detroit Tiger game this Wednesday, July 22nd at Art and Jake's in Shelby Township, as we get to see a young star, Kyder Montero, and a Detroit Tiger team continue to dominate the Chicago Cubs.
We're going to be going live at 8:05. Me, Nick, Rogelio Castillo of Tigers Minor League Report. Don't miss it.
Go Tigers!
You're building a whole combat sports enterprise in the heart of it in Detroit, and that's what I think is the coolest.
I think with opportunity, right? Like you said, maybe you like to punch people in the face for real, and you want to be a boxer, and you have an option there. Maybe you don't like getting punched in the face, and you want to make, you like the theatricals and the storylines, and so you have an avenue here. Maybe you start at one and then want to change to the other. I don't care. I just want you in the building and know that you have some place to go to explore that. Just having the ability to, what do you want to do and how do you want to do it to the best of your ability? And, it all starts with the kids.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
What up, though, and welcome back to the Heavyweights Live with Sports.com. Easy joined by Spitball Rex, young Chris Skywalker. Not y'all fan rated him. Top 5 and Defensive Player of the Year voting.
Oh, man.
4th in the league in sacks. Can we exist in reality? Please, for the love of Jiminy Crickets. Holy hell. Mailbag.
That's crazy.
Can I get a birthday shout for my firstborn? My daughter Sophia turns 13 today. Happy birthday, Sophia.
Happy
from the Woodward
birthday,
Heavyweights. Hope you have a good one. Punch your dad in the gut.
Yeah.
13 times for every year you were born.
Kick him, too.
Give your dad birthday punches for us, please. Shout out Sophia. Happy birthday.
Shout out Sophia. Happy
Cakes
birthday.
and candles.
Mailbag. Who leads the
should've listened to the
Lions
show.
in touchdowns this year other than Gibbs? St. Brown. Listen, St. Brown did something last year that I was happy I got to witness. The Miami Dolphins joint practice. I'm sure you guys read about it. I know damn well I came back here to tell you about it. He was a god amongst boys. The sun god was out that day, and he was balling all over the Miami Dolphins. It's going to be St. Brown. And I think he's been that, if I'm not mistaken.
It's St. Brown. I mean, I kind of wanted to maybe think Laporta because of the red zone threat that he is and Drew Petzing's offensive game and his style. But, I mean, Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jared Goff are peas and carrots, man. It's going to be St. Brown.
Mailbag. If you could force any player in the NFC North to retire today, Who you picking?
Micah Parsons.
Micah Parsons.
Or Caleb Williams.
I was gonna say it's Micah or Caleb.
Yeah, could Micah Parsons just because could be on the back end of it. Man, I mean, he's still pretty young, but yeah, it's honestly probably Caleb Williams. No, Micah Parsons. He's already known as
Stop.
You look about the
Caleb
future
stuff.
going forward, though.
He's got to do it. He's got to be it first.
I think
it's all a possibility right now.
That is true. Eventually.
If it does come true, you're 100% right. It's like A-Rod 2.0, but less efficient.
Yeah.
And we met, and you know, the fact that we're kind of questionable on Caleb, like, I'd rather have them have a questionable quarterback than be able to grab the number one prospect coming out. Like, if that Bears team was able to get, I know Caleb was that coming out, but you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it could be worse.
Mailbag, Freddie Felt. What's the most annoying sports cliche sports commenter say? Mine is chippy when players start fighting. Also, at the end of the day, in every post-game interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, like, the one where it's like, I don't know. I was going to say where they're like, both teams fought hard or something like that.
I hate the class act one.
Yeah, he's a class act, yeah. The one where it's like, did they lose it or did this team win it? Like those.
Oh, that's
sometimes are valid. Those sometimes are valid conversations.
What
like,
90% of the time it's not.
Yeah.
Now here's
49ers Lions. The Lions lose it. The 49ers win it. Like,
49ers
we
won it.
Lost it. We did a lot of dumb shit in that game.
Yeah, we
49ers won it.
I don't know. I think
works
we
both
lost it.
ways. Well, there's times where teams just melt down and choke, though. You know.
Yeah.
Like us.
Well, here's a guy.
Well,
that one right the wrong way.
$40 million. Did Jalen Duran lose it? The Pistons won it.
I got a mailbag because I feel like you guys would have wanted to talk about this some point today while it's a hot topic. The LeBron thing. Are you buying the Miami scandal?
Yes.
That he's actually going to Miami because the YouTuber.
This Miami's like fuck shooting. Like, what the fuck?
LeBron shot 40% last year, I think.
From three?
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
No, he did not. I don't believe it.
I'd have to check that one.
Yeah, look. Yeah, I need to. Ain't no way he was shooting. Because the thing about LeBron,
what all he does is look at the ground before
31
he shoots.
31. Yeah. He shot 40% in 2023 and 37% in 2024.
Yeah, I mean lately just because he's the man and he can, he be taking those Steph Curry shots. You're not Steph, brother.
Yeah, he does do that a lot.
And it's crazy because he's gonna make some of them. You know what I'm saying? But like, play efficient ball. Let's win some fucking games.
Yeah, 2020. Hey, so he shot 31% on 4 attempts last year. The year before that, on 6 attempts, he shot 37, and on 5 attempts the year before that, he shot 41. I think LeBron being Miami's point guard, retiring in Miami and just throwing oops to Giannis and Bam Adebayo all day would be probably a pretty good idea if I was LeBron. If I was LeBron, I'd go to Miami.
No, there is one choice and should be only one choice. Go to Golden State with Steph.
That would also be cool.
That is the one by far. Do not go to
Thanks for the
Miami.
cake, Booner.
You are not going to get a ring there. Golden State, you can have an outside shot, especially if they have all their assets and picks to trade and Jimmy Butler's
You don't think
contract.
he could win a ring in Miami? I think they could.
I don't think they would.
Team at all.
I don't think they could.
Would. They got a lot to flesh out on that roster.
That's an ugly
you are asking Davion Mitchell, who I like as a player. You asking Davion Mitchell to be your best 3-point shooter.
That's a fit nightmare.
Don't they have Tim Hardaway Jr.?
You have a hip, Bob. I'm talking about
and you would get a couple guys that would come play with LeBron.
Mailbag. Why does Neil
fill
criticize Gibbs for disappearing at the end of the season, but glazes Duran after he completely disappeared in the playoffs and wants a max?
Damn, that's a good question. Fuck, somebody should have brought that up to him.
Last year, he said Jahmyr Gibbs is the best running back in the league, and then he was dogging him.
Yeah, he does.
As the season went on.
That's what he does. He did it today too.
I heard him say, "I love Neil." By the way, I love, but he throws shots. We throw shots back.
Throws shots.
It's all good
For sure.
Okay, since he threw shots, whatever. So Neil. We'll tell you today that Jahmyr Gibbs had the worst fumble in franchise history. But that game against Washington, he got blinders on about. He ain't never probably talking about turnovers. He's going to bring up Josh Allen real quick.
I don't think I've ever been.
That's arguably the worst playoff game by a quarterback by Detroit Lion ever.
It is.
And I'm sorry, playoff game
by
for sure.
Lion for sure.
It is for sure, actually, without a doubt.
Yeah. I that was the most upset I've ever been on air.
What?
Was after that game when Neil and Stick just wouldn't be like, Goff had a bad game.
Yeah, man.
Like, I couldn't believe that.
You were
shit,
beside
I was also pretty drunk, but still.
The worst? Nah, I don't want to do it. But like the people blaming it on Ben Johnson.
Oh my God! Yeah,
the fucking coach doesn't draw up turnovers.
Yeah, Ben Johnson called all those plays that result in turnovers. I mean, the JMO one, you got me there. But like, yeah.
But even then, everyone knows. If the throw's not there, you run.
You're supposed to run.
That's common fucking basic fucking knowledge.
But it is also known that J-Mo was the one person that was never supposed to throw a football.
It's like giving a handgun to an infant. Because if you're running the play where it's designed for J-Mo to throw the ball, he's throwing that fucking ball.
I just imagine J-Mo's in his head like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Like,
They literally had a clip that we played on air that was like, who is the worst quarterback on this roster?
They all
Everybody
said
J-Mo.
Everybody said, yeah. They asked him. They were like, you run all these trick plays. Who shouldn't be throwing the ball? Everybody said J-Mo.
or was that
Every
strategic?
single person.
Shout out
Was
to
that strategic?
another
Yeah, there you
crayon
go.
eating comment by Denver Blair. Hope you enjoy the crayons. I'm curious what your favorite color. He says, I'm
chill.
keeping receipts on all you bitches. I can't wait to throw your words at all you when this year starts and Travis Etienne opens up with 150 yards against Aiden and McNeil for sure. So you could do that if we sat here and told you they're the best run-stopping duo of the National Football League, but no one said that. So Denver, again, you just come here and just try to be an asshole every single day, but with, like, baseless shit. Every time. If you're going to come at us, come stronger. Pause. Like, just have something for real there. Like, have something legit, genuine. There's no words you can throw at us if that scenario happens. Did I tell you Aiden Hutchinson was the best run defender? No. I told you he could use a little upgrade there. I said I wish he could be better there. What words are you using? Shut the fuck up. You're annoying as fuck. Honestly. Like, if you're going to come correct. That's all I'm asking. I have no problem people having beef. But, like, don't say dumb shit. That's all I'm asking for.
It's fair.
Well,
it's a fair ask. Mailbag. Get your mailbags in the chat. Intern looking like a claymation. That's crazy.
What does that even mean, bro?
That's crazy.
Back in the day, it's like our
I know what
entertainment.
claymation is, but
Okay.
like
Easy wants you to come harder.
Luke
Says
Clay
Detroit,
Locker.
DC.
Come harder.
Mailbag. Who's your favorite president?
Stronger.
Is the away fan. I'm a George W. guy.
Look me in my eyes.
Obama.
Next
I'm a
time.
yeah, Obama for sure. I'm a George W. guy, man. How about that drive?
Yeah.
You know, he wasn't in the files. Dude just did it for the love of the game.
My favorite president, and this people are gonna hate this, and it's probably very obvious, is Barack Obama. The first black president. That's fucking some gangster ass shit.
That is
And he
pretty
was
cool.
cool as fuck. He was
Yeah,
hooping at the
motherfucker was
White House,
hooping at the White House.
catching terror, killing all the terrorists.
Obama
shit.
was
Like,
cool for sure.
Dude,
I
he
love
bought
the
a-
drone strikes for sure.
Yeah, he's funny. Like, he's a great speaker.
Detroit, DC.
Politically aside, he's a cool ass dude.
he can
Yes.
hoop too.
For sure.
Yeah, he can
Coolest
hoop.
dude.
Smoked cigarettes.
Detroit, DC with the super chats is mailbag.
Come harder.
That's fair.
Or
That's
maybe it
fair.
should be a drop.
I'm biased, but my
I
favorite
fucked up. I should have
Abraham
come
Lincoln.
correct was right there, and I just
Yeah.
probably missed it.
Yeah.
I mean, I was worked up. I was a little worked up.
Mailbag,
biased, though.
best decade for animation, low key the 2000s. I think what Disney was doing with their 2D animation with like Treasure Planet and Road to El Dorado, I think that's like the best 2G animation out there. You saw the transition of different things from like SpongeBob really starting pretty basic and then adapting and getting better. Invader Zim was insanely high animation for when it was. That's kind of why it fell off of air, was because they had production budget
show
for
was
each.
ass.
No, that show's great.
That show was
for each
ass.
show was pretty crazy. So I think like the early 2000s was probably my. And obviously you have, you know, everything that Miyazaki was doing and stuff like that. So the 90s is up there too for sure. But I'm a sucker for the early 2000s.
Mailbag, if you could watch any sports moment ever, which one would it be?
Any like live?
Like just rewatch it
Like,
every
be
time,
at
or
the
like go
game,
and watch
I
it
assume.
Darren
live?
McCarty's Stanley Cup winning goal.
Ooh, that would have been sick.
That's
a good
Or
answer.
the just D-Day in Detroit, like when D-Mac beating the fuck out of Claude Lemieux.
Yeah, that's it.
It'd be one of those
Those
two.
are the answers.
Yep.
Ever since Spenny told me his like point of view, like trouble with the snap.
That
like,
shit was awesome. Trouble
that
with the
shit,
snap.
That's
I
Jay,
was
like once in a
I
I was
lifetime.
in the
1-2.
corner of the end zone that they returned the touchdown to because my cousin gave me his tickets. He went to Michigan. They're in the student section. Fucking crazy. Shout out Jalen Watts Jackson. He sat behind me in my coaching basketball class.
Shout out. Mailbag, which Detroit team do you want to see win a chip first? Detroit Lions.
Everybody wants the Lions, but the closest is
Lions
probably
for
the
sure.
Pistons, but-
Lions is not even close.
Yeah.
Mailbag, spinning easy. Do you right now do a 1-for-1 trade, Amon-Ra St. Brown for Pat Surtain? No. I'm biased in that one.
Yeah.
I like our guy St. Brown.
Fuck. No.
Surtain's a dog.
He's so good.
He's a demon though.
No.
Could you imagine if Kirby's healthy and you have Surtain?
Kirby,
How old
Surtain,
is
and Branch
Surtain?
would be nuts.
He's
Like
he's
25?
Pretty young.
That'd be insane.
Surtain is,
He's not
but
sick. I think
the
he's
shelf
26.
life of cornerbacks
Yeah.
is not great. Shelf life. Amon-Ra St. Brown is going to play Pro Bowl caliber football for the next fucking 10
Forever.
years. Yeah, like
Yeah, he's only 26.
yeah, I'm staying with Saint. That's a good one though.
That's a great
Because
one.
Surtain he's a dog. He is so good.
Mailbag, what blackmail does Neil have on the rest of BD that makes him refuse to check Neil? That's bullshit.
I'm sorry, guys. I was his
it's not
canary.
blackmail. I don't want to say what I want to say. So the time I sat down with Neil and we tried to have a debate on air, I realized, like,
It's tough.
I'm trying not to, like, be disrespectful. It's
Lyrical jujitsu.
it's insane. It's like fucking insanity. Like, you can give him fact, and he's gonna refute it. He's not gonna respond to it. He's gonna go around it, spark a whole new conversation, right? Like, we're trying to talk about the salary cap situation, and then he started going by definition of the word. Like, what are we doing right now, man?
Aaron to the Stone, mailbag, thoughts on Sydney Sweeney dating that scumbag
And it's like arguing with a
Scooter
woman a little
Braun.
bit too with the tone. I can't stand it. It makes you want to get physical. Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like
shit.
the tone. Like,
You know?
the condescending tone part, I don't like.
The tone is there for sure.
Yeah.
I got a winning record versus Neil. Just know that.
Well-
Scooter Braun.
What's the
Good
question?
God, how did he ever? I don't know who Scooter Braun is. Let me look this guy up.
I think he's Justin Bieber's manager.
Yes, he is.
Really?
Yeah, he's one of the most powerful managers. He's managed Kanye West. He's managed Taylor Swift. He's managed Selena Gomez.
And my
He's a
agent
stud.
knows I hate agents. I'm too black. I'm too vocal. I'm too flagrant.
Trying to find the words to describe Neil
Something
Rule
smell like
without
shit,
being
that's the new
disrespectful.
Damn, Neil.
Yeah, he's a music like super agent.
Wow, yeah, he's got a fucking forehead on him.
I don't know what he looks
I
like.
mean, he's rich. That helps. Well,
Yeah, that's the ETN. Yeah, Neil's the lead at Rage Baiting.
he is. Oh, for sure. Neil, like I'm telling you, doing shows with Neil and Stick at the same time took years off my life. Well, that'll do it for us today. Appreciate you tapping in. Make sure you smash that like button for Easy Skywalker and Chris. I am Spencer. Shout out to Nick Gordo. Everybody holding it down live at Art and Jake's for the Tigers watch party. Make sure you go check them out if you're in the area. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.